my body is starting to understand the concept of a breakfast. Except today, I am not having breakfast. So it might be going backwards. It's going to understand breakfast, and then it's going to go back and be like, yeah, never mind. You are not having breakfast anymore. We're going to go back to not having a breakfast as a habit. It demands breakfast, but you withhold. Exactly, that's what's going on right now. Coffee is a good breakfast, right? Yeah, no, this is good. This is a good sign because I am getting hungry in the morning, and I never get hungry in the morning. So you know that my body is changing in a way that I want it to. Hi, Nico. Resident good boy reporting. What happened to Resident Chunk? That's what I have most days? That's not what I have most days. Can we trade? No, not a single slice of plain toast. Nothing. Nothing. Not even a spoonful of peanut butter. That's right. There we go. Back to the resident ABB chunk. That's what I was waiting for. Bro thinks he's a good boy. Nico's a good old man. a good old man. Am I allowed to call? I feel like I can't. I'm not allowed to call Nico a boy. No. I really can't. Nico's too unk to be called a boy. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to an ARK stream where we're going to be playing Core Keeper today, but I'm just going to chat with you guys for a little bit. Got to getting first, Koa. I regret teaching mine that food can be consumed multiple times a day. Your boy or your unk? Wait, what is the context here? What is the context here? I regret teaching mine. My what though? Like your child? Your body? Oh, okay. The context here is body. All right, you know what? That makes a little bit more sense to me. He told yours about breakfast. Yeah, and then we started talking about chunks and good boys, and I was like, yeah. The conversations moved on. So there's 3 different contexts here. So I'm trying to piece together which one is it, because they all kind of apply. Like, what if IWSFG, however I pronounce your name, has a good boy, right? What if all of you guys have good boys living with you right now, and I just don't know about it? You guys haven't told me that you live with good boys. Context rot, but it's ARK. LLM context rot. Kind of. I don't have the same memory as an LLM. I wish I did. It would be so much easier if I did, because I would be like, oh yeah, I know exactly what the heck you guys are talking about because I kept the memory. But no, I'm an old dragon hag with dementia. That is me. With no memory. I'm lacking RAM. I have to download more. Feed it properly, give it enrichment. Coffee has a bunch of antioxidants. I am feeding my body antioxidants and caffeine right now. I kind of need it. I slept at 2 last night. Came home at midnight, a little bit past midnight. Ended up taking a shower. When I was done, it was already 1 a.m. And then I was preparing for bed, and I just sat there on my phone for another half an hour. The ABJ raver hours. No, I just went to see a friend. It was her birthday. How good are we talking about here? How good do you want to be? That's the question. How much of a good boy or a good girl do you want to be? You're gonna meet up with people again? No, that's gonna be, that was a once in a blue moon type situation, and I'm never going to do that again. No. So, no, I'm not meeting up with people again. It was just yesterday, that's it. Play the sound effect, Ark. You don't want it. You really don't want it. You really want the sound effect? No, I feel like half the people here would leave if I were to play the sound effect. Okay, nobody's saying anything, so I'm not saying it. What is Chunk talking about? You really want to know the sound effect? Oh my god. Who's my good girl? That's the one. That's the sound effect. Yeah, I'll be doing a meet and greet at CarrierCon at Etherlink booth at March 22nd soon. This is getting weird. Nico came up to me and he was like, "Hey Ark, I need you to help me record a few lines." And I was like, "Sure, you know what? Why not?" And he was like, "I needed to say these specific things." So I was like, "Okay, you know what? Fine. I'll do it." Just because you are a resident chunk. Only resident chunks, resident ABB chunks are allowed this privilege. So I'll record it, I'll send it to you. And now Nico has very sussy lines of me saying very sussy things. Potato Mel, hello, welcome in. Potato. I feel like I need a trusted adult in the stream. I am the trusted adult. What the heck? I am the trusted adult. You don't trust me? You don't... Okay, there's multiple trusted adults here. I am just one of them. Yeah, there's the weird uncle. I'd say he's pretty... You know what? You guys are right. He's pretty untrustworthy. Don't trust Nico. You can trust me, right? You can trust me. I am pretty trustworthy. Okay, out of 100, 100 being the most trustworthy ever, what would you guys put me on? Like on a scale? 0 to 100. 0 being not trustworthy at all. 100 being the most trustworthy. Like you would give me your life. You would trust me with your entire life and your family and your children and your dogs and your cats. 83, that's very specific. 88, that's also very specific. 80-ish? 58? Oh, that's really low. That's the lowest I've ever seen. Okay, I would actually... You know what? Yeah, I don't trust myself either. I would say I'm not a girl failure. I am trying to be the opposite of a girl failure. I know that's like a big thing in the VTuber community, right? Girl failures, but I feel like I'm not a girl failure. No, I'm not a girl failure. But I am pretty gullible. Ko is right about that. I am more than a bit gullible. I am the personification of gullible. So, you know what? 70? Let's average it. 70. 10? 10's a really low number, Potato. This is out of 100. Out of 100. Potato's like, yeah, I don't trust you at all. I don't know you. I just got here. I'm new. You mean nothing to me. You're just a person here. Do question marks come in number variants? If you have to give a question mark, you might as well just put me under 10. Yeah, stranger danger. Solid 42. I'm nodding my head, yes. You know what? Sure. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take 50. I'll take 58. I'll take 42. I actually don't think I'm that trustworthy. I'm really... No. In fact, I am anything but trustworthy. If you guys recall the conversation I had yesterday with you guys on chat, on stream, I did say that if I have the chance to walk out of a responsibility, I will. You guys could be like, oh yeah, Ark's gonna save me from this cliff, right? I am hanging on for dear life. I'm hanging on to this tiny branch, and Ark has the superpower and the strength in her arm, in her singular arm, to lift me up. And I'd be like, nah, that's too much work. And just walk away. I'm good. And I'm good. I'll exert my energy elsewhere. Unless there's free candy, I'll add another 0. I actually don't like candy. And I have a lot of candy around. So you know what? You can take all of it. I have 3 boxes of chocolates. I have 2 jars of Halloween candy. I have 1 jar of rocket candy, the powdery rocket candy, and nobody's eating it. No one is eating it. Hello, Zorius. Yeah, welcome in. Yeah, yo. Yeah, yo. What sort of responsibility? Does that mean all responsibilities? Yes. I'm so lazy to the point of, like, I avoid responsibility so much to the point of me just spending money so someone else can do it for me. Never giving up, Luffy. No, never give up, Luffy. I'm like, if I can avoid doing the dishes, if I can pay someone $5 to do it, I will. Like, do the dishes for me, please. Hiring TaskRabbit to build my furniture, or that, yeah. That's a thing? Wait, what? TaskRabbit. Oh, yeah, for, I remember them. Get your IKEA furniture and then hire TaskRabbit to do it. I don't like doing it. Dishwashing, sure, no problem. Yeah, $5? You would do it? Like, I would delegate all of my responsibilities if I could. But I'm not rich, unfortunately. Maybe VTubing is not for me. Maybe I should have gone into some, like, business tycoon in the business tycoon world where I'm just constantly scamming people so I can become a billionaire, and I'll be like, all right, everybody do the work for me. Okay, I'm kidding. I would never. My morals are pretty high. Unfortunately for myself, I have high morals, and I understand ethics, and I have good ethics. Don't say that. No, it's too late. I already said it. In this economy, heck yeah. But seriously though, like, every single billionaire is probably scam people, and they're like, I am making money in the detriment of someone else. I'll make this person suffer so I can get more money. I am Luffy's mother. You're right. Hello. Hi, Rewins. Hi, Wiz. Welcome in. Hello. Good morning. Yeah, no such thing as an ethical billionaire. Exactly. You got that right. Because I really can't imagine an ethical billionaire. What would they do? How would you get that much money to begin with? Someone's gonna be suffering for you. In your place. I'm just trying to open up Core Keeper right now. Where is it? Core Keeper update queued. There's a stability patch. Update. Moral for artists is like choosing to draw furry, not safe for work art or not. Sorry, I have no morality. That was the first thing I did. The moment I went into the art community online, I was like, all right, time to make a Furfinity account. Time to get a little bit of cash from this. Time to draw some not safe for work art. Right from the very beginning. And then I funneled into VTubing. And then now I'm here. That was my OG days. Once I can draw better, yep, same, exactly. See? Just keep drawing furries, keep learning how to do not safe for work art. And then you no longer need to call yourself a starving artist. Just do what you need to do. Thank you for the head pat and the stretch and the hydrate. Okay, I kind of needed that. I needed the water. I needed the caffeine. I needed the stretch. I don't think I stretched at all this morning, which is something that we should be doing. Like, our bodies are completely stiff, and when we're asleep and our bodies are not moving, and the moment you wake up, it's like your muscles are probably all cramped up and stuff. I don't want that in my life story. Nobody needs to know. Unless you tell them. It's like, hey, what do you do? I'm just an artist. I'm just a freelance artist. That's all I do. So what kind of art do you do? I draw animals. So like wolves and stuff? Yeah, exactly. Or you could be like Josh and just go straight into it. Yeah, I make furry hentai. What's easier to draw, a person with clothes on, fancy dresses, or a naked person? Naked people. Always naked people. Because naked people, think about it, it's just straight lines. It's just straight lines. You just have to memorize where the muscles are, and they're all just straight lines and curves. That's it. Once you get into fabric and clothing, it's like, okay, where do the folds go? Where's gravity? How does the how does the fabric fall towards gravity? How does it make sense? Is there wind coming from any direction? And it's not just fabric. It's not just cloth. You have to think about metal, right? Is there any bounce light? Is there light reflecting on the metal? Are there any ruffles? These ruffles are terrible to draw. And then clothing are all different. There's different colors, and you're like, how does this color reflect off this color? Do the colors match? And if it's just a naked person, it's like, all right, one singular color, no need to think about gravity, no need to think about wind, and it's so easy, so easy. That's why we should all just draw not safe for work art. You can hide bad anatomy behind clothing, and that's nice. Yeah, but you're never gonna improve as an artist. But you're right about that as well. You can hide bad anatomy behind clothing, but then your bad fundamentals of not understanding cloth is going to show through, right? There's that. Unless it's like a very, very loose shirt that the character's wearing, and they're just standing upright and they're not doing anything with their bodies, and there's no folds anywhere. You don't have to draw folds, and they're just doing the T pose, and then you don't have to care too much about it. Or just always be naked to help artists. That's true. In order for me to really understand anatomy, I went to so many life drawing lessons and classes where it's just a naked model in front of me, and I'm like, okay, I'm about to draw dick right now. But it's true, and like seeing naked people really does help. It really does help. I have seen more peen in my life than Nico has. I probably have. High lack of facial symmetry with hairstyle or eye patch over an eye, or that, yeah, easy way out. Okay, no, I lied just because Nico's a dude, so I haven't seen more peen. Unless they're different peens than maybe I have. You gotta pump those numbers up. That's right, Nico. What the heck are you doing? The context peen? There is no context peen. Peen is just peen. How different do you mean? Like belonging to different people. I'm just saying Nico's seen more peen in his life because Nico's a dude. Like the moment you look down, that's peen, right? But difference as in I've seen variety peen, as in like I went to my my life drawing classes, and every time is a different model. Yeah, unique peen versus total. What the heck is total peen? Variety peen. Hi Seth, welcome in. Have a great day. Thank you. I hope you also have a great day. Happy Monday. Yeah, nothing to do with him being gay. Exactly. You don't need it. Peen doesn't have to be sexual. Peen is peen. Peen encyclopedia. Do we have a peen encyclopedia? Like how there's a feet encyclopedia? Peen has varieties. Clearly you guys haven't seen enough peen. Clearly. Do I need to drag you by the collar and like bring you over to like different life drawing lessons so you can have access to different types of peen? The wiki peen? Hi God Hands, welcome in. Yeah, exactly. The peen decks. It's like kind of like Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. Anyways, we're playing Core Keeper. It's insane how varied a cylinder can get. Yeah, it's like seeing an arm. I'm gonna equate it to seeing an arm, or people's hands or fingers or whatever it is, faces, right? Everybody's peen is different. I just don't go out or in the net to know what peens are out there. I apologize. You're right. You know what? You don't actually need to see peens in order to live your life. Nobody does. Have you seen any weird ones? I don't think there's anything that I could consider weird. No. There's man-made ones that are kind of weird. Like the one that starts with a dragon. Sorry, ends with a dragon. The dragon ones. Those ones are really goddamn weird. What if it's two-pronged? I've never seen a two-pronged one. A two-pronged peen. You're saying you have? The one in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually, some of the ones in Persona are also really weird. Persona and Shin Megami Tensei. Those ones are really strange. There's one with a carriage. Like they're a horse on a carriage or something. Mara from Shin Megami Tensei. Yeah, that one's really strange. Interesting morning topic. One day you're gonna get used to it, Josh. And then you're gonna come to stream. It's gonna be a regular day for you, and you're like, how come the VTubers not talking about peen today? There's something's weird, something's off, something's odd. So this is gonna become the norm. This is the norm. A regular topic that we start every single stream with the topic of peen. Core Keeper, you said. Yes, Core Keeper today. Call me the peen keeper because I've seen so many. They censored it with rice farmer hat. The rice farmer hat? What do you mean by that? Isn't this already the norm? It is, yeah, so it's not weird. It's normal. I thought you said peen earlier, but then I figured you said pain, but you actually meant peen. Thank you. Yes. Sorry. But Jay guy, we were talking about peen. Yeah, you now have a way to know that I haven't been replaced by a skinwalker. Imagine I'm suddenly like, all right, guys, I'm rebranding, like completely new rebrand. Because I did say I'm just changing my name a little bit. I'm just adding a bit to the end of my name so that I'm easy to find. I'm still gonna be Ark. I'm still gonna look the same. I'm still gonna look like Ark. That's my goal for rebranding. But what if we just went like all out in rebranding? And I'm like, I don't want to look like myself anymore. I don't want to be Ark anymore. I'm gonna change my entire name, right? Everything is gonna be different. Everything's gonna be different. And then, would you guys still recognize me? Right? If I just started stream and I'm like, hey guys, and then I start talking, stuff comes out of my mouth. Would you guys still recognize me? Like, what would be the giveaway? What would be the main giveaway? Ark rigs new model in a day again. I can't do it anymore. I've learned too much about live 2D and model arting for models that I will never be satisfied. I'm gonna keep adding more and more stuff. She's gonna go full vtuber. I refuse to do it. I can't do it. I thought about honestly, I was so okay. I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. I have thought about it because I'm like, it would make me so much money, but at the same time, I'm like, would I ever be satisfied with myself? No, I wouldn't. And plus, my friends watch me. Like my IRL friends are here all the time, and I'm like, I don't want to expose them to the shit. Like, what if Nico or Raps or Era or I don't know, or Crystal or Kicks is like in stream and they're like, hey Ark, good morning, and I'm just freaking, I'm not even on Twitch anymore because I'd be banned. I'd be on like another site streaming. I'd be on freaking Fansly or something. Yeah, they wouldn't want to see that, and I don't want to expose them to it. That'd be weird as hell. Tark Cressix. That's all I see. Unless it's a cross-arc underscore Cressix. Or is it cross-arc X Cressix? Stream starts at the same time every day, 5+ days a week. Extremely rare phenomenon for VTubers. Is it actually? Do you guys know anybody else who streams every day? You would still be on YouTube? Thank God, no LootTuber. You guys wouldn't want it. You guys don't want it? Okay, that's good to know as well. Yes, no. Yes, but still rare. Only one other one. Only one other one. I think I've seen a few. I think I've seen a few indie VTubers who stream every day. I can't really pinpoint. Actually, I can't say their names because I don't remember what their names were. Kuromi, Kazumi, Kazume. Hi, welcome in. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you live. Don't tell me, though. I don't want to dox you. I don't know other VTubers, but I know some other Flesh streamers who stream every day. You have a question? Hit me with it. Smack me on the head with it. As hard as you can. 5 days a week, every week, usually 6+ hours. That's insane. That's insanity. 5 days a week, every week. I can't do more than 6 hours. I would die. I would die from using my voice too much. What would you do if when you okay, so he said yes would go? I just had a stroke reading that. Kuromi, can you repeat that? What would you do if when you okay, so he said yes would go? My answer to that is yes. The one you mod for Merc streams every day. I want to see more everyday streamers. Oh my god, Core Keeper! Ube! I'm gonna give you a shout out because you play Core Keeper too. Shout out Ube! Ube_VT. There we go. If you guys want to watch more Core Keeper, go follow Ube. The only other streamer I know that does full time, 5-6 days a week, 6 to 10 hours. 6 to 10 hour streams! Okay, that's more insane than me. I can't do 6 to 10 hours. It's too much. But at the same time, streaming is not my main revenue. I get nothing from streaming. I get money from doing commissions, which is why I can't stream for 6 to 10 hours. I actually cannot because I need money. I need to pay my bills. How about 6 to 7 hours? No, impossible because I don't have time for my commissions. Streaming is the passion, the hobby? Yeah, it is. 6, 7. Was that the point? Is that what you said? Is that why you said 6, 7? Because you just want to be funny, brain rot? There's an Overwatch streamer that I watch that plays 6 hours of Overwatch every single day. Are they like diamond rank now? Are they diamond rank? They have to be. If you play 6 hours of a single game every single day, I am going to assume that this person is probably like Grandmaster or something. What if I just stream TFT every single day? Like what if I just play TFT? I get to diamond rank. TFT is pretty fun. Maybe it's just me. I watch TFT every day. I'm not watching TFT daily. God damn it. Darn. Can't do it. I actually haven't played TFT in the whole this year actually. In fact, this year I don't think I've touched TFT. Does Cleo stream every day? I think Cleo's pretty cool. I think Cleo is really goddamn cool. She does. What the heck? Okay, I should watch her more. Because I don't... Okay, there's like a few VTubers I'm scared to watch because I'm like, I don't I've always been scared of the phase community. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be real with you guys. The phase community scares the crap out of me. So like there's a few like phase VTubers that I'm like I can't watch them just because the community scares the crap out of me. The people who watch her are scary. Her Discord is bad. What do you mean by bad? People wild. She is kind of. I'm not talking about people though. There's other people that are even scarier than people. No, it's not people who's scary. It's like her community that's scary. Phase is a bit too controversial for me. It's the people who watch them. This is why I'm always like I have to cater my own community. I have to make sure that the moment anybody here says anything, I'd be like, all right, you're out. Like I will pick you guys up by the head, right? You're gonna be dangling. Your neck and your body's gonna be dangling from my claw grip, right? And I'm gonna be throwing you out the window. Defenestration. How are they scary? I'm not gonna go into details, but if you've been in the phase community long enough, it is scary. They seem very like-minded outside looking in. I only watched a few of them from time to time. I think the VTubers themselves are fine. It's just the people watching them are not fine. Like I think it's just one or maybe a small minority that are really loud about things, and they have very, very strong opinions. And you guys know me, I'm not a person with strong opinions. I like seeing things from multiple sides. I'm the type of person that is more open-minded, and I'm the type of person that love thy enemy type of person. That's me. Yeah, those types of fans, those ones. The ones that probably never leave the basement of their parents' house. Hi, Dingle. It's been so long. How are you doing? I don't know if it's a minority. It could be a majority. It could be a good percentage of, of people in the community. A little bit wild. Yo, like, I think I love Hime's content. Himemiya Rie. I also love Tenma's content. They both play Limbus Company, so I love watching their stuff. I just can't look at chat. I can't be in the community, that's the thing. But I've never watched Cleo. Maybe I should. It depends on which VTuber community, like people ones are maybe. But like the thing is, Peepa doesn't make content for me anyway, so I don't watch her. I remember one getting doxxed. An entire community celebrated. That one was pretty recent, wasn't it? I know about it. I don't. Sorry. Just thinking about the whole situation makes me want to. Tenma and Uruka. I actually never watched Uruka either. I've only started watching Tenma and Hime because Limbus Company, and I love Hime's content. Moving on. Core Keeper. It is Core Keeper time. Today we're playing Core Keeper. I think I've been holding back for too long. We've been stuck in some just chatting for a good 40 minutes. Hi, is it Nage or Jane and Gaming? Hello, welcome in. Welcome in. Roleplay streams. Can you guys even imagine me doing roleplay? I can't do like GBE or GFE, BFE stuff. You guys would cringe. I would cringe, and then we'd go like my head would explode, and I would, I don't know, rocket shit myself straight to the moon. Thank you for the 1 bit. What role would you be? I don't know. I would just be like, yeah, I'm here to clean your kitchen or something. Yeah, I would just laugh at you guys for 30 minutes straight. Art teacher roleplay? That's just my regular art streams. Thank you for the 19 bits. Holy moly. I think you would break character within an hour. I think so. I don't think I can roleplay at all. I'm not a roleplay type person. Valerion. Oh my god. Chaos Raid. Holy moly. Ah! Oh, that's a lot of funny sparkles that I see there. Welcome in, guys. How are you guys doing? Let me give you a quick shout out before I lose your name in the chat. How do I spell? English is hard, guys. There we go. I lost my notification on grabbing your stream, so I have no idea what the heck you're doing. You know what? You know what's easier? If I just click on you and I click on your channel and I'd be like, all right, how was your stream? But then you don't have to reply to me because, you know, you've probably been streaming for a hell long time and chatting is scary, especially in a Core Keeper. Oh, you were playing Core Keeper as well? Amazing. We just started stream. We're about to dive right into it. Varian was playing Core Keeper too. I heard that there was the Void update. The Void update. And people were like, oh, Ark, are you playing Core Keeper because of the Void update? And I have no idea what that is. Like, honestly, have no idea what is the Void update. I've never been there before. You just beat the Void bosses? That sounds scary. Now I know that the Void has, of course it would have bosses. Beat the new bosses, Ark. I can't even beat the regular slime, the first boss. And you're expecting me to beat the Void bosses, Josh? You know what? I'll try. If Larion can do it, I can do it too. Right? If you guys believe in her, believe in me. I just looked at Larion's about section of her channel. I have skill issues. Damn. Me too. Me too. Okay, yeah, so if Larion can do it, I can do it too. By the way, if you guys need to raid and run, feel free. Just because I know Larion's been streaming for 5 goddamn hours, and that is a long time. A really long time. I can only go for 3. Usually I only go for 3. Clarence, welcome in. You're a goose. I'm a dragon. You can do it, Ark, probably. You know what? Let's try it. Let's move over. Let's go over to a different screen where I, you know, oh, maybe this is the Void. No, it's not. Is this what they call the Void, guys? When everything is just the darkness? It's just the darkness? This is the Void update. This is the real Void update. Wait, what the heck? I didn't even launch the game yet. Oh, guys, I might be stupid. We're gonna press play first. Play Core Keeper without mods. I didn't see the thing. I tried to look for mods for Core Keeper, but I couldn't find any. Like, there were absolutely no mods. Maybe there was 2, but I was comparing it to Stardew Valley because I love mods. I am a very, like, I played with 500 mods, 100 mods in Stardew Valley. So I went into Core Keeper thinking, oh yeah, funny pixel game, farming, there's boss fighting, there has to be some mods, right? No, there were no mods, nothing. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Is that the lyrics? Hello, darkness. Why does that sound strange? Hello, darkness, my old friend. That doesn't sound right to me. Where is it? Core Keeper. Here it is, and it's tiny. So Core Keeper is a game where I can't really change how big the game is, but it can be a little bit pixelated for you guys. And you know what? I think that might be okay. If you guys are like, Ark, I can't see anything. The things on the screen are way too small. It's so tiny, I can't read. Then let me know. Let's do this. Whoa, ooh, ooh. Do we want a background? I think it'd be pretty cool if we had a background. Open up. Open this. Open that. Open the... Oh, shit. That was not my intention. Here we go. Core Keeper. Welcome to a Core Keeper stream. We are starting Core Keeper. We just beat the first boss. I was gonna say we are starting Core Keeper for the first time, but we're not really. Mods there below the setting. Close my eyes, can't see anything. Are you guys doing okay? You guys doing okay there? Such devastation. This is not my intention. Is Final Fantasy XIV on screen with us today? Yeah, all my gray hairs have covered the screen. That's why you guys are seeing all gray. Everything is gray now. Okay, it's not. But thank you for the stretch and hydrate. Okay, I will stretch and hydrate before we keep going. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I don't remember the rest of it. I feel like that's not how it goes, but who knows? By Simon Garfunkel. Okay. Let's get rid of the background. There we go. The background music. And we shall start. Start the game, Ark. It's almost been an hour, Ark, and you haven't started the game yet. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Time for some core keeping, some core keepa, some core keepay. Don't start the game, X-Ark, but we're playing core keeper today. Look how pretty my garden looks. It's as if I'm playing Stardew. You guys watch commercials? You guys don't walk away from the TV when commercials start? You guys just sit there and watch all the commercials? No way. I don't believe you. You don't go to the kitchen and you grab coffee? You don't watch TV? You know what? That's fair. I don't watch TV either. Wow, look at that. Look at all these plants here. Guys, I play this game for Stardew Valley. I'm so sorry. Bossing? Not sure what that is. There we go. What happens if can I get a hoe? Oh, I can't. I destroy the earth. You pull out your phone instead. That is true. That's what I would do now. Like in this day and age, I would also pull out my phone. Though I am trying to get rid of my phone addiction. Like anytime possible, if I'm outside, if I'm hanging out with people, I will try not to take out my phone. I try really hard to. Ew, the shovel died. Okay. In this age. That's better. I should stop saying day and age from now on. I should just say dage. In this dage. Back in my dage. But grandma's using like, you know, Gen Z language now. It's Gen Z slang. Shut up, kid. I'll do what I want. I'm being in with the times. Oh, hello. I am late. Yeah. Flareon raid. Wait, is it Flareon raid? It's fine. It's fine if you're late. It's okay. I've been there. I've done that. There we go. I need to do this a little bit faster. See, I'm not really what we call a Minecraft player. And my brain takes a while to catch up to what I am actually doing. Like, I know it's 3 times. I know how to click on this. No, more than 3 times. What the hell? 5 times? Okay, ignore me. I need some, grass blocks. Fashionably on time. Actually, you are, because we just started. We literally just opened up Core Keeper. Not me. I did. Unless you guys are parallel playing this game with me, then yes, we are all playing Core Keeper right now. In fact, even if you don't have Core Keeper launched, you can say you were playing Core Keeper. You're playing Core Keeper through me. So yes, we are all playing Core Keeper. Can chat backseat to a certain... If you're nice about backseating, then yes. I have this rule. The reason why I don't like backseating, because most people get really mean. And you're like, ew, Ark, you suck. You suck balls. You're really bad at this game. How can you not know this? Are you stupid? And I just go, yes, I am made out of 3 brain cells, and that's it. Maybe 2. And I understand I am stupid, but you don't have to say it. You don't have to rub it in my face, man. Yeah, Ark, dig that dirt block. But if it's like nice backseating, like, oh, by the way, Ark, I've got a tip for you. Did you know that if you do this and that, then this happens? And I'll be like, oh, you know what? I didn't know that. Good tip. Thank you for the advice. Backseat, I will put you in the bad boy kennel. Who wants to be a bad boy? Nobody does. You're a good backseater. Good. Ew. I love that. Don't record that. Nico's enabled something in me, and I haven't stopped saying cringe things on stream. I'm still going. Oh shit. Please don't kill my thingy. Anyways, I have to save this guy. I have to make some sort of... Make this a safe place. How do I make this a safe place? How do I stop things from mushrooms and other evil creatures from spawning here? Can I even do that? Can this guy even breed? I don't even know where the... Can he breed with himself? Like self-breeding? Yeah, can this guy even breed? See, look at all this wool here. This tells me that they have died. What? No, but we're talking about... Okay, guys, we are talking about this cute little sheep wool thingy. Cow? Highland cow. Highland sheep. Highland ram. That is what we're talking about. Cloning. So he needs another one. He needs another friend. And you know what? I'm just going to set up a little fence here. Shit, do I need another one? It's a workbench. I'm too lazy to go all the way up there. I'll put a workbench right here. And a wood door? Shit, no, not a door. A gate! Fuck. I need a copper bar. What? Starts wasting resources to make another workshop here. That's fine. Everything's okay. We're all good. Can't breed without a friend. They're self-breeding, right? You can self-breed, like worms. Like worms can absolutely self-breed. There we go. I need automatic gates. Can I? What? I can't do that. I'm stuck here forever. Okay, I guess I need 3. Okay, I got it. We're gonna make this a little aesthetic. A new challenge is available under mining. Worm self-breed? Yeah. So if you cut them in half, they just turn into a different creature. Sorry, they're the same creature, they just... What's the word? There's a word for it. It's not like mitosis or anything like that. It's not cloning. It's something else. Oh, it's little guy. Here, go. You see me? He sees me, but he's not following. How do I make him follow me? Have a A bomb pepper plant. Don't explode, though. Oh. What the hell? I just ate it myself. Hello? How do I make him follow me? Did you beat the slime boss yet? I have. I just did last stream, and that's all I got. That's all I've done so far. Dude, you have to like... Hey, stop trying to leave. You're supposed to come closer. Oh, you know what? I think I have to hold on to... Yes. Yes, you see this? You see this? Is he stuck? You see my pepper? You really want my pepper. You really want my pepper. You really want it. Yeah? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, eat more of it. Yes. No, this way. What the Don't piss me off. You can make a lead. This little guy's gonna die. How do I like... Yes. Oh, yes, you're doing it. Yes. Yeah, keep going. Oh, perfect. Okay. All right. Now you're trapped here forever. Oh, thank goodness. There's 2 of them now. Now they can breed with each other. Perfect. Oops. What the? It's in the crafting table. In the wooden one? This one. Livestock workbench. Okay, I need more copper. I actually think this is a prettier place to live in comparison to where I was living in before. Like, I wouldn't mind making this my home. Why did I choose the other place? The other place is kind of... I guess because it's closer to the core. A good out-of-context moment? With the... with sheep? With lead? I'm gonna make this place pretty. Prettier. There we go. And then what if we have a little dock as well? Okay, let's see. For fishing. Can I do that? There we go. This is my little fishing dock. Ooh. Okay, and then, do we have a fishing rod? I don't. Damn, okay. We're gonna have to craft. We're gonna have to go back. I'm gonna move some things over. We are moving things because this place is ugly. It's just dirt. Dirt and more dirt. Have a good lurk, Darger, Lancelot. Would you like us if we were all worms? I completely missed that question. No. That's like me asking, would you like me if I was a worm? And I'm pretty sure the answer that you guys are gonna give me too is gonna be no. I wouldn't be able to stream. I wouldn't be able to talk. I wouldn't be able to do anything. Oops. Oh, shoot. There we go. It's a full pail. Worm tuber. Yeah, ew, exactly. It's nasty. A worm tuber. We do have a few worm tubers, but they're pretty cool. Unfortunately for all the worm enjoyers, I am not a worm. And I can't really see myself become one. The creepy crawlies. Yeah, no cute voice, no cute anime girl avatar. No reason to like. There's nothing. 0 reasons. The chibi model VTuber. What was the link again? Did I send it to you before? You're the friend? You want me to send it to you again? Okay, you know what? Everybody can take it. Everybody can grab it. If I can find it. I'm gonna send it to everybody here. If you guys want to be a VTuber, okay? It is so easy. All you need is like $18, $15, 17 USD. 17 USD to get a chibi model. Here it is. Is this one? No, it isn't. Here it is. The first one, the first option in the shop is a really good model for $17 USD, not sponsored. Everybody can be a VTuber now. And the second one's also $17 USD, and they're all customizable. There it is. All right, back to Core Keeper. I think if you want to succeed in VTubing, it's all about consistency, and it's all about networking, and it's all about being diligent and making content. I didn't realize that going to VTubing you require so many skills. I went in here thinking, all right, all I need to do is stream, right? No, there's so much more than that. There's like 10 times more things that you gotta learn. Not just streaming. I'm just a dog, like a recent self-actualized dog. Is that why you're calling yourself a good boy? Ads, please hold. All right, okay. Break time. Holding on to dear life. Yeah, you really have to advertise yourself. That's what it is. Like post things everywhere. You need to like tap into 5 different social media platforms. You have to post in 5 different social media platforms. You have to post every day and make sure the algorithm still knows that you're alive, because the moment you stop posting, the algorithm is going to be like, all right, this is a dead account. We're going to stop pushing it. Ark's iPad time. Yeah, this is my iPad time. Hi, Hale. I get 3 hours on the iPad, then it's over. I get 3 hours of streaming and it's over. And then mom goes, oh, Ark, you gotta get off the computer now. Or sorry, yeah, I gotta get off the iPad now. It's time to eat. It's time to have your lunch. Your little lunchies. Your Lunchables. And then she like throws me to the basement. She locks me up, and I never see the light of day until the next day. Until it's like iPad time again. And that's the only time I can see daylight. That's why I take my vitamin D pills. Because I don't see daylight. Anyways, I gotta go now. I'm tired from playing the Valerian. See you later. Goodbye. Thanks for coming. Goodbye, Clarence. Are you lecturing us on content creation? Is that what I walked into? Yes. It's actually fun listening to Net Account Hale talk about content creation too, because I think we have like different viewpoints. Our content is very different. So, but at the same time, there is a Venn diagram of it. La la la, la la la, la la la. I don't want advice. La la la. Hale hates advice. No, I'm not talking about advice. Not in front of you. Not in front of Hale. I'm too corporate. I feel like my brain, the way that I see content creation is a little bit too corpo for Hale. I got hit with ads after what I sent. Are ads over now? They gone? The big bad evil's over. It walked right past us and now it's gone. It's true to say anything? No, but I like when you talk. I like when Hale yaps, because it's a somewhat different approach to how I do things, and I'm like, I like to see what other people do. I like to see what other people think, or how other people think. And I'm not saying like, you know, there's only one way to do things. I think there's multiple ways that things work. That's why sometimes I just lurk there. I pretend I'm not there. I'm like, all right, it's me in Hale's stream, but I'm and then Hale goes, is anyone lurking? And then he checks the lurk list and he's like, all right, now I can say shit. VPN become Vietnamese. I kind of wish I can. I do want to do that just to get rid of ads. Because who the hell needs ads and who the hell likes ads anyway? Nobody does. Not even the streamer. Literally nobody likes ads. Unless you're like, I don't know, a 3K streamer with a 3K streamer with a 5K CCB, whatever that means. Then you will like ads because you're gonna get at least a little bit of pocket change from it. But for people like me who aren't streaming to thousands and thousands of people, there's really no point of me putting up ads. There's literally no point. It's funny because a certain company keeps opening editions, and every time I say I'm gonna do it, then I remember that I can't filter my topics. It's so hard. It is honestly so difficult because it just comes out of you. Sometimes you're like, I can't help it. That's what my content's about. It's about talking about certain topics, and it's like, if I don't talk about this anymore, it's not me. And VTubing is an extension of ourselves, right? In a way it is. Because if it isn't, then it does become kind of, you do get burnt out from it. Because you're trying to play a character every single time. Even though, you know, VTubing does come with like kayfabe and whatnot. But still, you can only do so much of it before your brain just perishes. You know what's really interesting though? There's like some people who can keep up voices for a really long time. I'm like, I can't do that. How do you do that? I live in a country so small that Twitch is entirely ad-free for me. We should switch places. We should switch places for a day. Actually, no. You know what? You can keep it. I don't mind taking a 1.5 minute ad break, whatever. That's just an excuse for me to go up and pee. You've heard my corpo voice and my game voice. Your corpo voice is scary. Like it's not just Nico, by the way, but I have like other friends as well working in like big corpo. And when I talk to them normally, regularly, it's fine. And then once I see them actually working in the corpo space, I'm like, who the hell are you? Who are you? You terrify me. Kind of like Nico here. I'm still not used to it. Maybe because I've known people for a long time. So I'm like, I just know you like as this person. I have this image of you in my head as this one specific person. The D-Gen Chunk is a director, right? This is why Nico is a mod here, because I'm like, I've seen Nico's corpo side, and it's actually terrifying. It's actually, he just turns into a different person. Nico doesn't normally act like a chunk. Nico is not a D-Gen chunk. Like, outside of the stream, this guy is like a very serious dude. And I'm like, I don't know who you are. Who are you? You're normal. Okay, I think this is a kind of nice. Okay, we're gonna make a bit more space here. But ABBs! You can't find ABBs in Corpo. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. Okay. I like having a wall here, but not too big of a wall. It's a small wall. Here we go. Now we just have to build a home. Do Corpo ABBs even exist? I mean, I guess they do because you're here. So yes, they do exist. It's just a weird concept. Corpo ABBs. You just said last time that all ABBs are in corpo and your lifestyle expensive, either that or being rich. You know what? You're kind of right. I did say that. But Nico might be the only person I've met that actually has a different personality in corpo and outside of corpo. Because everyone else, they're very, how do I say, very flamboyant. Like all of the ABBs I've met in Corpo are kind of very out there. But to be honest, it could be the field, it could be the industry that they work in, because most ABBs I know, at least all the ones that are whatever Nico calls it, gay adjacent, right, are in the nursing field. Like I know 2 ABBs I know are like in nursing, and they still act like themselves in hospitals, in hospital settings. You know ABBs and haven't introduced me? You know one of them. You know which one you know the one of them, the one that I'm talking about. I don't have to introduce you. Huh? And the other one, I don't really talk to as much. Yeah, they do qualify as an ABB. You have to think about this for a bit. They really do qualify as an ABB. They do everything that I've listed. ABB adjacent. The other ABB is pretty much married, okay? He's pretty much married to his husband. So like I think they are married actually. I don't know. I don't remember. And I barely talk to that person, the other one that I haven't introduced you to. A throuple, a polycule, kind of, maybe? Ark, how many ABBs do you know in your life? I feel like everybody I know is an ABB, is an Asian baby boy. But they don't fit Nico's requirements. Why is Nico... Why are you picky? Actually, you know what? You afford to be picky. The bar's so low. Maybe everybody needs to have that mentality. Having a low-ass bar. Do you think everybody's bars are too high these days? When it comes to the dating scene, everybody's bars are like all the way up there to the ceiling. Double the height of the ceiling, in fact. Girl, I'm Chunk. No, you're not. If you're Chunk, what the hell am I? Hello, pirate artisans. Welcome in. My bar doesn't exist? Really, it doesn't? No, you have to have one. You deserve one. Oh, guys, look, it's a golden fruit. I've never seen this before. What is this? Please give yourself a bar, please. You guys deserve better. Set some expectations. A bar? Yeah, like a expectation bar. Context dating. We're not talking about like alcohol bar, okay? Hi, Miki. Good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome in. We need more Canadians here. We really do. Know your value, don't settle. And the dating scene gets better. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And if you want to reach for greater heights, right? Just improve on yourself as well and be like, okay, if I'm aiming for this bar, or if my bar is this high, then I myself have to get that high. And how do I do it? Everybody can. Everybody has the capabilities to do it. It's just a matter of how lazy you are. Or how hardworking you are. Let's not use the word lazy. How much effort are you willing to put into yourself to match that same bar? Why are we getting high? Because we're Canadian. I can get cannabis anywhere here. If everyone's reaching, no one's dating. No, you just... No. You just find someone in the same level as you. That's it. That's all it is. That's really all it is. Bar human optional. We're not reaching. We're not reaching. You're meeting. You're meeting those expectations. Nobody's going beyond that. And nobody's going below that. Just be on the same level. Oh shit, I am hungry as hell. There we go. I love food. Ark, I'm like Schrodinger's chunk. Is my bar so low that people see me chopped? Or am I not chunk as I think and people don't approach me? I honestly don't know. Guys, I don't play the dating scene, so I'm just talking out of my ass. Got coffee? Yes, I do. I'm gonna drink some coffee. I need it. Dating isn't hard, just don't use dating apps. Those places don't do anything. Go in-person events. You know where the best place to meet a partner is? The best place are got coffee. No. Our community events. It's like what Ko was saying is right. Just go join a sports club or something. Go join a book club. Go join like some sort of hobbyist club. And you're gonna meet like-minded people. And then you're gonna, that's where you're like, all right, yeah, this person is exactly like me. We have this, you know, we mesh well together. And then you're like, all right, you want to go out for coffee? We could talk more about this one specific hobby that we both enjoy. And then the other person's gonna be like, yeah, hell yeah. Because I really like this thing too. I really like talking about this one specific thing too. And then babies happen or something. I don't think the one would be from my area. No, your bar's too high. Go look harder. There's probably someone else in your area that's thinking the exact same thing. Someone in your area is like, oh yeah, I don't think I could find someone else like that in my area. Dating apps ain't so bad, but it can be overwhelming. I think everybody's expectations in dating apps is like extremely out there. You know the number of people who are not even looking at dating apps as, you know, for dating? Everybody just wants to hook up on dating apps. Like, I'm pretty sure anybody who's used dating apps before have gotten plenty of messages going like, all right, DTF, 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 DTF. And that's like, that's the entirety of it. Those are all the messages you get. DTF. No one's like, oh, you want to go out and have some coffee? You want to go out and go on a date? You want to go out and have some food together? You want to go out and, you know, see a movie? Everyone's just like, DTF. Din Tai Fung. No. I mean, maybe. If you're lucky. If you're lucky, the DTF might not mean, you know, down to fuck. It could be Din Tai Fung. You're not on dating apps because I'm think I'm chopped? That's what everybody thinks. That's what everybody thinks. Yeah, want to go out and have some chicken curry, exactly. Actually, I did go out with someone who wanted to get chicken curry, but they didn't know how to eat curry. And I'm like, then why did you choose a curry place? Why? What? Like, make me understand this. Make me understand this a little bit. Would you care for some intellectual conversation? No, goodbye. Or that, yeah. How does someone not know how to eat chicken curry? I don't know. It's such an awkward experience. So this is what happened. We both went to a curry place, okay? And, you know, curry is the same everywhere. In every single culture, it's the same. You just have curry on rice. Or if you want, you can replace the rice with bread or something, with flatbread. With some sort of flatbread. Doesn't matter. But every culture is the same. But this person, I guess they're not very Asian. Maybe curry is just a very Asian thing. I think that's what it is. Curry is an Asian thing, okay? Like, whether you're in, like, Southeast Asia, you're in East Asia, if you're in South Asia, like, we all have curry. But they weren't used to it. So what happened was that they were eating all the curry without rice. So they were eating it separately. And the entire time they kept complaining that it was like, you know, savory, too salty. And I was staring at them like, I'm not going to teach you how to eat curry. Like, I'm not there for that. I'm not there for this. And I was like, you know what? You do you. I'm just going to enjoy mine. What? Right? It's such a strange concept to me because maybe curry is very common where I am. But for some, I can't laugh because, like, what if they've actually never had curry before? So here, this is what I'm saying. If you haven't tried something, if you haven't experienced something before, don't bring someone else there. Especially for a first date. You're gonna make the worst impression ever. Curry's common everywhere, though. I know, that's what I thought, too. They should mimic you and see how you're eating it. You know, now that you mention it, I think so as well. Like, that would be the first thing they would think of, right? Like, look at how I'm eating my curry and then follow the same steps that I'm taking to eat my curry. But no, I was confused the entire time. I was so confused. On a first date is pretty funny. Yeah, it was. It was really funny. I don't get it. I still don't get it. Sorry, I should like stop thinking about it. I kind of feel bad for the person. A pet collar. Or no, that's a pet pellet. A lively egg. Oh, guys, we can have a pet now. Okay, perfect. We're gonna head back. You know what? Before we do that, my plan here was to make this area look nice. You were the person? No, you weren't. I never went on a date with Nico. And I don't plan to. That'd be really weird. Yeah, chat should just kiss each other and be done with it. So who wants to start? You think I'm ugly? I never said anything like that. Yeah, clearly right now, Sentience really wants to make out with someone. Me, Andy, all? Is that a 7TV emote? Do you have a link for it? Cause I can do it. I could totally do it. It's 7TV. Has anyone married someone in an MMORPG and just not talked to the person ever? Like, you just go into Final Fantasy, or it doesn't have to be Final Fantasy. It could be like MapleStory or something. And it's like marriage for benefits. It's essentially marriage for benefits because you're marrying the other person for the glamour, the fashion, for the benefits. Marriage for benefits. You do it for the items, yeah. Exactly. There we go. Oops. Okay, this is kind of nice. I dig this. A normal marriage? No, that is not a normal marriage. I don't know what kind of marriage you plan on having in the future, or even if you plan on having one at all, but that is definitely not a normal marriage. Let me elaborate on that for a little bit. So, a normal marriage is one where you actually like the other person, and you like living with them, and you enjoy their company, and you want to spend your entire life with them. I feel like that is a normal marriage, right? Unless I'm wrong. Huh. Tried that, wouldn't recommend. A normal marriage? Okay, Nico, you'll be fine. You'll be fine, Nico. I promise. Hi, Dormant Owl. Welcome in. I'm a lizard. I'm a lizard. Isn't that the best case scenario? Yeah, and then you grow old together. I actually think that eventually, you know, marriages and couples, they just end up being best friends. And they just talk about, like, things together, and they just walk around like old people. You're the definition of fine. Oh, thank goodness. Girl, I is fine. I got my venti peach green tea and an apricot yuzu mochi bun. I have a coconut mango drink in the fridge. You can have if you want. I'm not eating it. I'm not drinking it, sorry. That's a drink. That's not food. You can't eat it. Yeah, it is fire. I had one yesterday, but it was BOGO. So now there's like another 2 in the fridge, and I don't know what to do with it because I don't want to have one back to back. It's AI who, what is? Asian intelligence? That's me. Give it to Luffy? Luffy, I don't know. Luffy doesn't really like mango. I tried feeding him mango one time, but he rejected it. He was like, yeah, it's not cat food. Doesn't smell like tuna. Doesn't smell like... Oh shit, what the hell is this thing? Oh! Now we're leaving. How do I... I haven't done anything. I feel like I've landscaped a little bit, but I haven't really planned out what I want my house to look like. This just feels like a gateway now. This doesn't really feel like a house. Mango to a cat? Yeah, cats can eat mangoes. Surprisingly. One of the only fruits that they can really eat. Small progress is progress. You guys are right. Here's a mushroom. Bam! I need more power. I feel so weak. Durlabs, hello, welcome in. I am quite hungry. Oh shit. There we go. Hi, Celeste. How are you doing today? Yippee for Ark. I get a yippee! You guys can also get a yippee! I thought cats don't like sour things. They don't. Maybe that's why my cats don't eat mango. Okay, no, okay. I remember what I have to do now. I have to go back. I have to go back to my home. Okay. My old home. We're gonna grab the copper workbench and we're gonna bring it over to the new area. Holy shit, golden heartberry. What happens if I cook a golden fruit? Is it going to give me a golden dish? Or is it going to nullify the golden effects? Mangoes are sour? Yeah, most mango are sour. It doesn't look like... Can I make anything from this? Oh, I can. Alright, let's see what we get. This feels like gacha. Are you an android from Detroit Become Human? I am. How did you know? I've been exposed. You figured me out. A regional thing? Maybe. Most mangoes I enjoy are not the sour ones. I know that most people like to put... No, there's some cultures that likes to use sour mangoes in their mango salad. What did we get here? Rare glowing berry pudding. Ooh. 1.8 mana every second. Ooh. Okay. I think I should just be using glow tulip for everything. What is this? Oh, I've had this before. Who decided to make Connor an autistic robot? The devs. I mean, right? Who else? Let's do that instead. We're gonna use the heartberry instead, because I like the heartberries a little bit more. And this way we can keep making food. Alright, keep eating. Core Keeper is basically like playing Sims. Don't you think that all robots are semi-autistic? Because they're still learning, because they don't... Here's the thing, right? I actually don't know what the definition of... Like, what is the diagnosis of someone with autism? Finding it a little bit difficult to understand emotions, right? Or to regulate emotions? Is it understanding emotions or is it regulating emotions? But like all robots are like that. Every single robot's like that. No idea. Something to do with emotions. So at the end of the day, like all robots are semi-autistic. Or they're on the spectrum somewhere. At the same time, we all are on the spectrum somewhere, I feel. Just like varying degrees of understanding, regulating emotions. Autism diagnosis is getting a bunch of symptoms and ruling out other stuff, so both understanding and regulating emotions are part of it. Oh, I see. So they go hand in hand. Ah. Okay, I'm starting to understand a little bit more. Regulating and understanding. Ah! I should just kill this guy before he damages more walls. I gotta actually be a corpo citizen? Don't leave me! What am I gonna do now? I can't handle this stream by myself. I'm gonna blow up. I'm gonna physically blow up. I'm gonna implode myself. Okay, bye, Nico. Enjoy your day. Okay, oh, okay, we got another mod back here. Alright, okay. Phew, thank goodness. Hello, sentient being. Thanks for taking over. Honest, I won't explode anymore. Autism is frequently associated with structural abnormalities in the corpus callosum. Oh, we're getting really technical now, okay. The brain's largest white matter tract connecting to the left and the right hemispheres. The structural abnormalities, like on the bridge, okay, between the two hemispheres. Is there any way we can make it stronger? Because I know that there are certain degrees of which we can change the physical properties of our brain. Like that's, we know for a fact that that's a thing now, right? It's, oh, what the hell is that? That's scary. Excuse me? Rocks can just drop from the ceiling like that? What the? What are these things? They're like meteorites, but not really. Can I mine them? What do I get from this? What is that? Iron ore. Oh, is this how you get iron? What is that? Ammonite. That's new. I also need to enter my corporal wage cage. Ooh, but you can't leave me either. What the heck? Everyone's like, yeah, screw Ark. I don't care about her anymore. Who is Ark anyway? Okay, never mind. Have fun. Have fun, guys. Working corpo. In your job. How do I... What is this? I have no space. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this is terrible. This really is terrible. Wait. Can I make this another pouch? Perfect. Oh, pop off. Do you hate me too, Roel? Are you also leaving? Goodbye. What is this? Adventurer's hat. 7 max health. Do I want it? Ranger's hood. Shroom cap. My god. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna have to come back here. Are we lurking, listening? Fine. It's okay. I can deal with it. I'll be okay. I'll be fine. Android, do you like story games? I do. I do love story games. I'm playing Paranormal Sight, the mermaid one, which is very heavily story-based. A very heavy story-based game. I've been playing that recently. And I've been really enjoying the story. And there's a period of time when I played a lot more heavy story-heavy games. Story-heavy games. On stream. Now I don't do it anymore. Because I haven't really found a story that was dark enough for me. I'm gonna be real, guys. I don't like playing stories that are very emotional on stream. I can't do it. I prefer mystery and horror. Paranormal Sight Eve. Eve? Is there a Paranormal Sight Eve? I know there's a Tales of Hanjo. What the heck is Paranormal Sight Eve? Paranormal Sight Eve. That's different. That's different. This is really cute. Adventurer's hat. It looks familiar. What do you mean by it looks familiar? Who does it belong to? Oh, that's what you're talking about. Parasite Eve. Not Wedge. Okay, I'm seeing the connection now. I'm seeing it. Just a tiny bit. What happens? Oh, guys, I have a great idea. What happens if I make all of this ground here the same ground as the other ground? You know, like the yellow? I love it. Okay. We might just do that. We're gonna do this. We have 100 and... Oh, what is this? Meadow block. Sand block. We have 114 meadow blocks. Which means... What if we were to replace all these walls, turn this biome into a meadow biome? Right? Oh. Have you played Life is Strange and The Walking Dead? I've watched someone play Life is Strange. Have you played The Walking Dead? I haven't. And I don't know if I want to. I know it's popular. How do I turn biomes actually without like manually placing all these blocks down? There has to be an easier way, right? There has to be. It's like having a watch long. True. It is. Hi Tay, welcome in. It's like watching a movie. Okay, so these ones are metal blocks. I want to save this one for a boss, so I'm not going to eat it now. Let's put it in a chest. There's is a special food. A very glowing special food. This is boss food. Right now, we don't want boss food. We just want regular food. Like McDonald's or something. Actually, no, McDonald's is terrible food. It's not regular food. Nobody regularly eats McDonald's, right? Tell me you guys don't eat McDonald's on the regular. Okay, there we go. Your popcorn ready? It's like you always have popcorn, Moogie. I'm jealous. Maybe I should be getting more popcorn. It is good diet food. Alright. Actually, I think this looks kind of nice. Open up the space just a little bit. There we go. Cool. Cool. Okay, now I just need wood. It's your favorite snack. Sell me on popcorn. Tell me why popcorn is your favorite snack. Like, out of everything else, there's chips. There's fruit. Cookies. Biscuits. Why popcorn out of everything? McDonald's CEO made a fool of himself trying to eat one of the burgers on camera. He reluctantly nibbled at it. It's gross. Prefer Jollibees, me too. I saw that. I think, was it like a LinkedIn video or something? Because the Burger King CEO was doing that to his Whoppers and he was like clearly enjoying it. He was enjoying his Whoppers. And so McDonald's CEO is also like, I need to do the exact same thing for, you know, marketing. And then he just made a fool of himself by not actually enjoying it. Their CEO also refused to eat their burger. Which one? Burger King? I actually didn't watch them. I looked at them. I knew that they existed. Did Burger King CEO not eat the burger as well? I thought he did. McDonald's. McDonald's was the only one that refused. They do taste like cardboard. Okay, you looked into it. Let's see. There's some scientists in 2022 finding some evidence that injecting pregnenolone. Why did they call it pregnenolone? That sounds like pregnant. Neurosteroids, and then doing challenging tasks that require the hemispheres to communicate intensely does strengthen the corpus callosum. We should get on that. We should put more funding into that. We need we've got to help the kids learn better. Wendy's CEO made their own burger. They should just eat their own burgers on the menus. What the heck? See, I don't really like McDonald's. I really don't. Oh, yeah. Ah. That's weird. Whatever. Tay, welcome in. You sound like a smooth voice AI. It's only me thinking you sound like AI and a high intelligence AI, just like the game Have Detroit Become Human. No, it was funny because I was recording voice lines for Nico, who was here in chat earlier, my friend. And he told me that he sent my voice lines to his friends, right, to listen to, and everybody thought I was AI. Everybody thought I was AI. And I remember when I first started streaming, before I even started streaming, I posted a small short cover of I Stay by Kikuo. And the first comment I got was, "This is AI." And I'm like, you know what? Fair. My account, there's nothing on my account, right? That was the first video I ever posted. If someone thought I was AI, I don't blame them. Clanker Zone. I got Clanker Zone, yeah. That sound backhanded? I mean, it is what it is. The things I do are unreal. Pay for the stretch and the hydrate real well. Copyright your voice and sue them. Is that possible? Is that even a thing? Copywriting a voice. I think the only way you can really copyright your voice is if you were to make it into a product. Like, what's his name? Kaji Yuki? That one really famous Japanese seiyuu, where he turned his voice into a voice bank so that people can't benefit off of his voice and make an AI out of his voice without getting sued because his voice bank already exists as a product. Like, he was really smart about it. Where are my torches? There we go. Whenever I redeem stretch and hydrate, force myself to do so as well, so it's pretty nice. Oh, nice! Actually, that's a really good way to remind yourself as well. Instead of calling it stretch and hydrate, it should be everybody stretch and hydrate. So it's not just me who stretches and hydrates. You have to redeem for the entire chat. Everybody here needs to like get up from their chair and stretch and hydrate. Yeah, I'm not getting off from a chair, but still, like you have the ability to. You can. You guys have the power. I'm stuck here. I'm glued to this chair for 3 hours. There's James Earl Jones. He gave full rights of voice to AI generated in future Star Wars projects. I mean, as long as he doesn't care. He's like, this is my legacy now. Now everybody in this world is going to hear my voice everywhere. Now it's free use. My voice is free use. Becoming VA, wouldn't that make it a product? I don't know. He's dead now? I see why he decided to do that. I see why. Oh no, my shovel! Okay, we're actually gonna bring the copper workbench over. I can't do this anymore. I can't keep walking back and forth. The entire time of me streaming this game has just been me walking back and forth. And then landscaping, just a little bit. But most of it has just been walking back and forth. So, let's take this. Let's take this. Let's take this. Wait, do I even have space? Oh shit, I don't. Yeah, disguise just chatting. Except sometimes I can choose not to pay attention to what you guys say. It's like sometimes when you guys say shit, I'd be like, yeah, I'll pretend I didn't see it. And I'm just gonna I'm gonna keep playing Core Keeper. I have an excuse to ignore it. Yeah, exactly. Nobody wants to help me out, Migi. Everybody here hates me. It's fine. It's okay. I'm used to it. I get it. It's okay. It's something I'm used to. Getting hated on. She does it all the time. I shouldn't have revealed my secret. Like, what if I just wanted to just chatting, but I don't want to read every single comment, right? What if I don't want to acknowledge some comments? And I'll be like, all right, I'm just playing Core Keeper. Sorry, I can't read everything. I can't reply to everything because I'm busy playing Core Keeper right now. I know nothing of this game genre. All you need to know is that it's basically just Stardew with some bossing. It's just exploration. You can decorate, you can craft things. It's survival. It's basically Minecraft. It's top-down pixel Minecraft. If I were to say it that way, it's probably easier to understand, right? Top-down pixel Minecraft. It's Terraria, yeah. It's like a mix of Terraria, too. A mix of Terraria, a mix of Minecraft, a mix of... Oh, excuse me. I feel so gassy. And a mix of Stardew. Wait, I already said that. A mix of everything. Hi, Tough Duck. Welcome in. There we go. Something like this. So, in order to make this area a workshop, I need some wooden planks underneath, or it's either wood or it's rock, but I prefer wood. Tell me who developed you, what's your prompt? How do you even prompt in LLMs? I'm not a prompter. Anybody knows how to vibe code here? Guys, I'm just the AI, that's it. Just like Pokopia being combo of all comfy games. Guys, you don't understand how much I want to play Pokopia. You don't understand, but I'm like, it doesn't justify spending like $800 Canadian just for Pokopia. I don't need an $800 Pokopia machine. I don't. And I keep telling myself that every single day. I'm like, I don't need an $800 Pokopia machine. And every day I wake up, I'm like, I don't need an $800 Pokopia machine. But then every time I see someone stream Pokopia or play Pokopia, I'm like, that could be me. That could be me. $800? Yeah, because I live in Canada. And we have, you know, it's priced US prices. So it's like $800. And I'm like, that's like a whole, I don't know, that's like my rent money, my bills, everything. And the game is $100 too, you're right. So it's hella expensive. I'll lend you my Switch too. No, it's okay. You guys can keep it. I can't, I'm just not gonna play that game. It's okay. I have Core Keeper here with me to keep me company. I have Stardew Valley to keep me company. Right? I'm good. Who needs Pokopia anyway? It's taking over my life? Don't tell me that. I'm gonna get jealous. I'm gonna get jealous and then I'm gonna get mad. And then I'm gonna spend the money that I don't have and go into the negatives in my bank account just to get Pokopia. And then will I be happy? No, because I won't be able to pay my electricity bills or any of my other taxes and other things. You should play Poker Night at the Inventory. Poker Night at the Inventory. What is that? Poker Night at the Inventory. Oh, there's a second game that came out. There's a Poker Night at the Inventory too. Isn't this just... Aren't these models from that one shooting game? I want to let you guys know, first of all, that I suck at gambling. I'm really bad at gambling because number one, I can't read faces. Number two, I'm really bad at lying. Like, I can't even lie on stream. I can't lie to anybody because it's really obvious that I'm lying, so I can't bluff. Or sorry, not buff, bluff. I can't bluff. I will stumble upon all of my words. Heavy from TF2. Yeah, that's the guy. TF2. From TF2. Is there a Kaiji game? What is Kaiji? Not sure what that is. Where is my... Oh, my bridge. Oh, my bridges are here. Okay, cool. So I said I didn't really like the planks from the other area. Sorry, not from the other area. The original wooden planks. I like the bridge planks more. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna make a shovel. Okay. We're gonna dig. We're gonna place... Actually... Yeah, we're gonna replace this flooring with planks. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? I am probably the most introverted person you'd ever talk to. I'm very much an introvert. If I have the option to not talk, I will not talk. There we go. This is kind of nice. Wait, hold on. Then this. Okay, I'm gonna have to put something here. Now it's a good pattern. Ooh, I love this. There we go. Have a good stream, Ark. I'll see you later. See ya. Also, we should play a game together soon, low-key. Play together soon? Guys, I just told you guys I'm an introvert and I don't like talking to people. I don't play games with people. I don't even play games with my friends. Every time someone's like, Ark, you wanna play some TFT together? It takes me like 5 years to get back to them because my answer to that is usually, no, I'm good. Ark, wanna play some Valorant? No, I'm good. Ark, wanna play some League of Legends? Oh, no, I'm good. Ark, wanna play some, I don't know, some other game together? No, I'm good. Wanna play some Blaze Blue together? No, I'm good. I even avoid playing Blaze Blue with you guys. I don't like playing with people. I'm Chatter 451 and I humbly request you play games with me. No, I'm good. Alright, we should do community night together so you can hang out with us. No, I'm good. No, thank you. People, ugh. Ooh, this is nice so far. To be fair, those are some stressful games. They are. I don't know any other game. Okay, actually maybe Peak is not bad, right? Peak is not bad of a game to play together. Played Helldivers together. Yeah, we did. I got carried so hard though. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I thought playing by myself solo, fighting all of those robots, was more fun than playing together. I'm being real honest. I'm a solo player. Playing team-based games solo? Yes, that's me. Helldivers multi goes kind of hard. I've seen some like pretty funny clips of people playing together and then blowing each other up. But I don't know, there's a part of me that's like, I don't like excitement and I don't like emotions and I don't like feeling elevated. So like any stressful games freak me out. This is why I stick with Core Keeper and Stardew Valley and stuff that doesn't make my heart race. Maybe I'm just old. I feel like I'm about to get a heart attack from this. I can't play those games anymore. Like 30% of the games, actually, maybe. That's why, like, the other day when I was playing Blaze Blue, I was like, I can't... No, it's gonna be a shorter stream. About to get a stroke. Oh, don't leave me! This little guy. Okay, hold on. Gotta keep him in here. Where is it? Where's my gate? Do I not have one? We're gonna lock him in. I'm locking myself in as well. Does Grandma need to take her heart meds? I do. That's what coffee's for. That's what my black coffee's for. These are my heart meds. It makes my heart go up a little bit. Every time I want to feel something, I want to feel my heart race. I just go, all right, time to make myself a cup of black coffee. Time to inject some caffeine into my system. Critically ashamed. The critically ashamed MMORPG. Final Fantasy 14. I'm so surprised, Raps, that you haven't played Final Fantasy 14. Because I know you're an MMO player. I know you are. You have? What? When? What? When? No, you haven't. You're lying to me. I don't think that's good. No, it's not good. Don't follow my footsteps, right? If you want to feel something, go and do something exciting and don't rely on caffeine. Yeah, heart palpitations, my favorite. Yum, yum, yum. I have that for breakfast every day. It looks like I can increase my skills. In 2020? Okay, that was a hell of a long time ago. Alright. What can we get here? Dodge chance after standing still. No, we gotta go fast like Sonic the Hedgehog. This one? This one? Sometimes you don't got a choice. You just gotta level up what they give you. They remind me that my heart could stop at any time. It makes me appreciate life. The games or caffeine? Which one are you talking about? Do you guys like roller coasters? Like the same reason why I don't like playing any hardcore competitive games. The same reason why I don't like roller coasters. I feel like my heart could stop at any time. Both. Oh, ads are here. Okay. Thanks, Merc. Thanks, Merc. There we go. Now Merc can see. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I will be back in BRB 3-minute pee break. There we go. Alright, I'll see you guys later. See you guys in... Might not be 3 minutes. I think my pee breaks are a lot shorter than 3 minutes. It could be a minute. But I need to figure out how I can leave. You know what? Whatever. Ah, I am back. Yeah, live chat is different. It's different from top chat. I don't know why YouTube does that. It's weird. What is your top 3 games? Was that the question that I missed? What's your favorite games? Top 5 or 3? Top games. Top games. What are my top games? Oops, ow. Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is one of them. The second one, Ark Knights. And if I were to give you one more, it has to be a story-based game. But I'm not sure which one it is right now, because there's a lot of good ones. But if it's a recent game that I've been playing, I'm gonna have to say it's Paranormal Sight. Ark Knights! How to actually socialize with Ark? Hey, can we maybe hang out in the same general area and not really interact outside of sending the odd meme? Yes. I'm not even kidding. That is how you do it. That is exactly how you do it. Actually, no, you have to tell me like, oh, Ark, it's my birthday. And I'm like, well, damn, that's a once a year thing. So I will hang out with you just for your birthday. Or, hey, Ark, I've moved to a new place. You want to come see it? I can give you a tour. It'll be like a housewarming party, and I'll be like, you know what, sure. Because I haven't seen it before, and I'm kind of curious. And I do want to celebrate that with you. Like, it will have to be a special event. It will have to be a special event. Yeah, you gotta bait my curiosity. You gotta be like, oh, Ark, I got a new girlfriend, and I want you to meet her. Do you want to hang out so I can introduce you to? I'd be like, sure, okay, why not? Ah! You would have to, like, I would have to know you for a long time, too. Finally, I win my electric scooter. What? When did you get an electric scooter? Actually, I want one. Who are your favorite tops and who are your favorite bottoms? I don't have a favorite top or a bottom. I don't know. I'm not really attached to characters in that way. A top or a bottom. I don't think about it. I don't think about tops and bottoms. What is considered a top and what is considered a bottom? Why not switch? That's more fun. Is my coming out? Want to come and see? What are you coming out of? Your basement? I'm finally crawling out of my closet. For the first time ever. Finally crawling out of my my mom's basement for the first time. It's gonna be great. Top games. Oh. Top games. Do you classify Clive and Sid? Clive is like a cool unk type character, and Sid's like a hot husband. No. Actually, no. I don't think Sid's a husband. I think Sid is more like, yeah, like if I were to like look at him and be like, would I marry this guy? Never mind, I wouldn't. He's like a cool older brother. So like I just see them all as like family members. So no. The weird unk and the older brother. Back to work. Love y'all. Hope y'all's day goes well. Thanks, Merc. Bye, Merc. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out. The Switch so good, they made a second one. The Switch. I think switches in relationships are fun. Like reading, you know, fictional stories about two characters getting together right? They're like making out and there were switches. I think that's cooler. I think that's more fun than like establishing the top and bottom already. Like the Omegaverse, I'm sorry. I get it. I understand the appeal, but at the same time it's like the surprise is gone. You don't get it. You don't get the surprise anymore. You already know who's the top and who's the bottom. It's boring. Top game versus top gay. Yes. Exactly it. Sid the Sloth from Ice Age? Yes, exactly. Exactly, that guy. The Sloth from Ice Age. Sid from Eminence in Shadows. Is he the main character? He is, right? There's only like one guy in Eminence of Shadow, and it's the main character. Unless there's a female Sid, but... Omegaverse? I love how that's like your first comment. Yes. The Omegaverse. Because if you think about it, the Omegaverse is basically a hierarchy system with alphas and betas and omegas. And the alphas get with the omegas, and the betas get with each other. 你好，我回来了. Hello, Mao Long. Welcome back in. So you already know who's going to be the top. It's always going to be the alpha at the top, and the omega is always the breeder, the one getting breeded. That's the Omegaverse for you. And it's not fun anymore because you know exactly what's going to happen. The Omega is always like really shy and they can't get along with anybody and they need some protection. And the Alpha's like, yeah, I'm here for you. Call me daddy. Right? Like, yeah, you know, when you first read it, you're like, oh, this is interesting, new concept. And then like you read it so many times and you're like, oh, this is boring. It's boring now. Give me something new. Unless they do something different where the... What is it? Do I need this? I don't need this. Where the Omega is the top and the Alpha is the bottom. But they never write stories like that. They never do. Is it a novel series? No, it's a genre. It's a gay genre. What did I walk in on? The Omegaverse. Name your top daily viewer. I actually don't know. Because a lot of you guys are always here. I think I get like the same 10 people here a lot, quite often. Hi, Rain. Many greetings unto thee, I art the core inspector. I trust that thou hast kept thy core. Mind thee granteth me permission to take a close look. You want to see the core? You want to see my core? Here's the core. Nothing has happened so far. The only thing I have killed... I can use the word kill in this game, right? I can. Is the giant slime monster. That was terrifying. It took me a good 5 tries. I'm decorating. This is what I'm doing. I'm decorating. This is my decorating arc. And we're gonna make this entire place look really pretty. I mean, the core concept of the Omegaverse is that the Omega must be beneath the top, and if you want to find a story with inverted roles, it's probably not tagged Omegaverse. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think you're completely right about that, which is why I don't find the Omegaverse story, like Omegaverse stories, that appealing anymore. Like, I like the concept, but I don't think they're fun to read. Unless you somehow switch it up a little bit. You add a completely new idea into there, but then it wouldn't be Omegaverse anymore. Godatron, welcome in. I'm still trying to figure out how to get through here. I don't know the way. I need to be able to get through this. There's something here. I'm quite hungry. Oh, I'm gonna die from starvation. Eat this. Is there any other food in here? No. Unfortunate. Nothing? What did you want? Omegaverse? You want Omegaverse? Who's Stream Elements? That's a bot. That's a bot that I'm using for automation, so that I don't have to do any shoutouts myself. I know that some of you guys are kind of shy and they're like, I don't want the streamer to say my name. I observe you, I see you guys. Stream Elements is my friend. Name their favorite color. Give me a megaverse with nothing in it. Alright, it wouldn't be a megaverse anymore if that was the case. What would it be? Can we classify it as anything? What is your favorite genre in movies? Top 3? Why? My favorite genre? Mystery! I feel like everybody loves a good mystery. It's not just me, right? Like, you have the hook, you have the suspense, you want to figure out what the answer to the problem is, or the answer to the question that was introduced at the very beginning. Yeah, mystery is the best genre, hands down. Nobody's allowed to argue with me here. Like, everybody's favorite genre has to be mystery. I don't care. You can't tell me that your favorite genre is romance. No, you're not allowed to. You're not allowed to say it's romance or horror, whatever it is. It's mystery. And that's it. That's my only favorite genre. There's nothing else. I don't have a favorite movie because I don't watch movies. Actually, you know what? I love my fantasy slop as well. So, anything with good world building, which is not really a genre. It's like, yeah, give me Lord of the Rings or something. I didn't even finish watching that. No, I watched it when I was drunk as hell. Like, opening the first few seasons of Game of Thrones. Dungeon Meshi, Freerin. Like, fantasy stuff. You know what Clock's favorite genre is? Romance. It is. It really is. I remember we were talking about webcomics and manhwa here on stream, and I asked people to give me some recommendations, and Clock just went ham on the romance. It wasn't even like, you know, shonen romance or romance with the main character as a dude. He's like, here's my villainous slop. He's like, I love it when the main character is a woman and she tries her hardest. And I'm like, oh, that's really funny. I didn't know anybody was that into villainous stuff or villainous stories, villainous genres. And they're usually girls who are into that. But Clock's like really into it. Dungeon Meshi is a really good read. I love the anime so much that I'm willing to wait. Like, I don't want to read it. I'm gonna read it after the anime is completed. Because the animation is so good. The Clock guy's into romance? Yeah, he is. Specifically, villainous slop. Specifically. Yeah, let it ride. If the animation is good, I will wait. I will wait for it. I don't want to spoil a surprise for myself. Kind of like Freerin, because my friend was so excited for Freerin. I remember him saying that he couldn't wait for the animation to come out because it was his favorite manga. And he's like, Ark, you should read it. And I'm like, I no. How about no? I'm not going to read it because I want to enjoy it. I want to enjoy the animation. The anime is pretty good. It's not often that I don't have a complaint about anime and details missing from the manga. Is it like really... Okay, I'm guessing what you mean by that is that it's kind of like one-to-one. They don't miss out on anything. Can I even... Is this possible? Can I do that? Can I... Oh, okay. Yes, I can. Now it's a little bit brighter. I'll put things away. The whole reason why I made this chest to begin with was to put things away. What don't I need? Geode. I guess this is stuff that I can sell. By the way, have you seen how we have started stimulating brains in computers? Yeah, I saw the worm. Sorry, not the worm. I saw the fly. They mapped out the entire like every single neural connection from a fly to the computer. They're aiming to do mice next. I'm scared. I'm scared about mice because mice are really smart. A fly doesn't understand the concept of a digital space. A mouse, I would say I don't know if a mouse would either. But here's the thing. We're creating artificial, I'm not going to call it artificial intelligence. We're actually creating artificial beings now. Things with sentience by doing that. Right? So imagine a sentient person, a sentient being in a computer, and they know for a fact, they realize that they're in a digital space. What can they do with that information? Sentience. Not sapiens, but sentience. Like having a conscience. Conscience. The plot of Pantheon. I think the difference between Pantheon and what we're doing now is that Pantheon is a transferal of the brain from our bodies to the computer, to the digital space, so that you're still the same person as you are. Kind of? Like there's that like paradoxical idea that it may be and it may not be, but for this to happen, it definitely isn't you. Like if we were to put the mapping of your brain onto the computer, onto a digital space, that becomes a clone of you. That's not you yourself. And imagine that you are a sentient being that is living in a digital space, isn't that a terrifying thought? Because you have sentience. Whatever is in the computer right now is sentient. That's an actual brain that was mapped onto a computer. And the first thought would be, it would suck. Because I don't have the capabilities of, I mean, you can't physically touch anything anymore, but the neural connections are still there. So you're like, there's this weird idea that you can feel things, but at the same time, you can't feel anything. And then there's that connection of emotion, and death is still a terrifying thought to a person, to an actual person. So there's the idea that your program could be shut down at any time, right? And the things that a human person can do to lie and to get away with spouting information could go, I don't know, I feel like it just could go haywire from there. I think the goal is to create a skyscraper-sized computer that can run a human consciousness. This way we can wake up these people who froze themselves, and they can remote control them like a robot in real life. Yeah, that's like a dystopian society. Like, I don't want to be able to control other people. I don't want to control people with sentience and a consciousness and ability to recognize that they have turned themselves into robots. That's really dystopian. You like horror too? Do you guys enjoy horror? I do, yeah, to a certain extent. You would know that you can't do what humans do. You can't do what humans... I feel like I can do everything that a human can do. We need to make sure they get human rights off the bat. Yeah, because they're... Yeah, you're right, because they're essentially human at that point. I think it's just like another way to like give people control, and I don't know. I just think it's a terrible idea. I think my curiosity, the curiosity part of my body or my brain is like, oh yeah, that's kind of neat, the fact that we can do that. And the other part of me is like, oh no, this is terrible. This is terrible. I don't want to be able to control another human being. Is it normal to eat styrofoam? I don't know. Ask yourself. Try it. With what body? You know what? What are we doing? We're putting things away. I suspect just billionaires will transfer into these computers. it's not really brain transfer because they're not going to become themselves, but they're going to be able to control themselves. And I don't think a billionaire would want the idea of someone being able to control their actual selves outside of them, you know. Like, if they were able to control themselves by themselves, then yes, I think that could be an idea, but I don't think anybody would want their brains to be transferred to a computer. I certainly wouldn't, because that's not you. That's not you in the computer. It's a clone of you in the computer. So someone could do whatever they want with that clone of you by feeding it either information or using fear as a control, or rewiring your brain or your clone's brain, and you become an experiment. A clone, yeah, a clone. Yeah, Pika. I don't know what that is. What is Pika? We should let them think, we'll let them do. Yeah, exactly. And then, yeah, but then here's the thing, is that if we've mapped out the human brain, we know when the human is lying. We can tell because parts of their brain, whenever we lie, our brain signals, or what's it called? Parts of our brain is activated. Are you a clone? No. Yes, no, maybe. Maybe I am. Who knows? So we would know when the human in the computer is lying. And then the human in the computer is going to realize that they know that people outside of the computer is going to know when they're lying, and it just feels like you're super restricted. You can't do anything. At the end of the day, you just became a product. You're just an object now, but you have sentience and consciousness. Like, I would feel bad for whoever the clone inside the computer. Pika is an eating disorder where you feel a need to consume stuff that's not meant to be for consumption, like like paper, for example. Oh, I didn't know that. No, I don't have Pika. No, I don't eat random things. Teleporter that insta-kill and clone you at the destination instead of moving you. Yeah, there's that too. It's like the new you is not really you. It's just a version. It's just a clone of you that is acting like you with the same memories that you have, but it's not you. Isn't that scary? I want to make sure I get cremated when I die because I don't want to wake up in a computer. I think that might be a different thing. The you that have died is gonna be different from the you in the computer. That's not gonna be you in the computer. That's gonna be someone else entirely. It's a person with your brain, and a person with your body, maybe, perhaps, but it's not you. Does that make sense? It's kind of like twins. If you have, like, very, very identical twins, right? Like, every single gene is the same appearance, almost the same brain. You are not your twin. It's just a person, another being that looks like you, thinks the same way as you, looks like you, but that's not you. It won't know the difference. It will have all of my memories. It will. I feel bad for the clone. That would be your clone, but it wouldn't be you. So yeah, me too. Like, I would want to. I don't want anybody to clone my brain. No, thank you. I'm good. You have anorexia nervosa where you think you're fat all the time and you don't want to eat. These are just eating disorders, right? And you vomit after eating anything. I had a friend who had a really bad case of that. Yeah. It's a really bad disorder. She ended up in the hospital. The only thing she could eat at the time was she would even throw up after eating a cracker. Like, that was the recommendation, was that she try to at least eat one cracker, like a saline cracker every day. I don't wish it upon anybody. Have you watched Ready Player One? In this movie, you play the famous VR game, like they live in the VR world online, they race and they meet a real person in VR world type. Yeah. Yeah, I've watched that. Good movie. It's not my favorite, though. There's a lot of flaws in that movie. I still enjoyed it. It was fun. I'm gonna move this thing elsewhere. Yeah, we did have the discussion of twins yesterday on this stream. We did talk about that. Wait, this is too big. Wait, hold on. So, interior design hacks. You want the tall things in the corner at the back. That way, it looks like it's on fire. That's hilarious. It's a slope that comes down. If you have a twin, would you ever consider dating the same person? I don't know. I never thought about it. Let me think. Would I consider dating the same person if I had a twin? Maybe. Okay, I could be just an exception, because I don't value I'm not gonna say relationships. I don't value activities that couples normally do as much as other people. Right? I don't value it as much as other people. So I'm thinking, if the other person has greater needs than me, and if I had a twin that looked like me, I wouldn't mind. It's kind of like polygamy, right? Honestly, it doesn't have to be a twin. Honestly, it could be anybody else. Like, I don't think I can be able to provide for a person with higher needs than me. But that's a very personal thing. And I'm pretty sure most people don't think the same way as I do. Exclusivity? Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. I'm a twin, but we have different tastes and everything. Oh, really? Interesting. I've known a few twins in my life, but I never really asked them much about like what they think or how they live their twin lives. Like, are things that they enjoy the same? Are they different and whatnot? In fact, no, actually, the twins that I was the most close to, they seem to act the same, and they also share the same wardrobe. They share the same clothes. And they do everything together as well, so I don't know. Probably depends. It's okay, everyone's different, no stress. I'm not stressing, you're stressing. I'm not stressing. Oh, this is broken. I feel like all of these ideas are things that I still have to think about a little bit more. Because honestly, I'm not sure. These things don't really come... I don't really, like, think about them that much. Unless someone asks me, then I'm like, I'm not just gonna give you a half-ass answer. Let me think about this a little bit more. Where should I put a room? Like right here? Deep topics of conversation kind of stuff. Yeah. These are like the conversations I have with my sister. Like every so often, we would bring up something weird like this. My sister's opinions are like completely different from mine. We're so different. Mushroom soup. Can I just do that? 2 of them? Nuances? Yeah, nuances. I think the thing too is that like there's so many different factors to determine what your answer might be, that it's easy to just, because right now some of my opinions is like sitting on the fence. It's like sitting between 2 areas. So if someone comes up, you guys know how gullible I am, right? Or like how easily influenced I am. The moment someone says anything, I'd be like, you know what, you're right. And then I'm gonna move a little bit over to the right. And then someone else on the left is gonna be like, oh, by the way, Ark, this could be a thing. And I'd be like, oh, you know what, you're also right. And then I'd be moving to the other side. So I'm always gonna be like on the fence. Give me back my points. How do I do that? Give points. 200. Okay, I'll drink some. I'll hydrate. I can't give you back your points. You already got your points back from like the previous challenge that we had. Whatever it was, the thousands and thousands of points that I gave back. Ever thought that people would stop having gender arguments, the gender wars, if everyone's a futa? Shower thought. No, you're right. You're right about that. But at the same time, I don't see why, I don't know. I don't, yeah. I mean, I hate the gender wars. I'm so sorry. I hate gender wars. It makes no sense to me. All of it makes no sense to me. What if you consider a topic that doesn't have to be talked about in a VTuber chat instead? I don't know, we always talk about random things here. Like, is there an expectation of what a VTuber chat should look like? Or what kind of topics should be mentioned in a VTuber chat? Most of the time, I'm open to talk about anything as long as it's not going to invoke any hateful opinions. Which is why I do avoid talking about politics and religion, because some people are very hard-headed when it comes to these things. And I'm like, I don't want things to get heated, but otherwise I'm like, I'm open to talking about anything. There's no such thing to me as a VTuber topic. What is a VTuber topic anyway? You watch TV shows? No. I'm so uncultured, I'm sorry. Most of the time, whenever we dive into the topics of movies and TV shows, it's just a whole bunch of you guys giving me recommendations to watch. Things to watch. Movies to watch, shows to watch, and I go, I should probably watch them, and then I'm so busy to the point where I never get a chance to actually watch any of it. And no topic Y, that every clip you see is just talking about topic Y. Does that happen? I should watch more VTuber clips because I have no idea what other people talk about on the streams. Or more like, I watch a lot of corpo VTuber clips, but not indie VTubers. Not your clips. And most indie VTubers I watch don't put out clips. Anyone trying to stop others from discussing topics and what I talk about is just selfish. Me. Sorry, you're not allowed to talk about politics here. I'm selfish. I don't care. I don't care. We're not allowed. The moment someone brings something up, I'm like, all right, it's a timeout. I will be selfish. Legs and hands, head and shoulders, knees and toes. Indies always feel like home, corporate VTubers don't. There is a bit of a difference, you're right, when it comes to communities and how they interact with each other. Though I think it's the opposite for me. I live in a lot of corpo VTuber communities, and most communities I am, or in most VTubers oh! I just destroyed the baby. No! I have to... That was not a monster. That was not a monster. That was not a monster. That was another ram. I have to find another one. I need to make a leash. Okay, guys. Like, I'm talking here, there's a sense of community, but I don't talk too much in the hollow communities despite Oshi status. I think it could be because my Kami Oshi community is still kind of small, despite being in hollow. And I say it's still pretty tight-knit because there's Discord servers where we all talk about things and we plan projects together. Which is different from like a big Hololive VTuber where the communities are a lot bigger. That could be it. Small communities versus big ass communities. The chat where is mostly emote spam, not for me. Same. I think so too. I don't type in chat with emote spam. Hollow communities are weird, not gonna lie, not necessarily in a bad way, but there's stricter air to them. I kind of like that. For me, I kind of like that just because, not because of how strict it is, but because they cater their communities to make sure that it behaves, right? Because there's so many other communities out there where it's like, oh, they're terrifying. The people watching these VTubers are terrifying. I never want to talk to them. Holostars are small compared to girls. Starting to jump into Gerard's community, though. I love Holostars, guys. I love the Holostars. I love them so much. I went to like Hollow Pro through the girls at first, through JP Gen 3 with Pekodot and Marin and Hosho Marin. And then I jumped there from Hollow EN. And then I jumped there to Holostars EN. And now, like, I only have time to watch Holostars EN. I think it's because the communities feel a lot closer. And you still get that, like, the family feeling because they are Hololive and Holostars, where the VTubers, the streamers, they talk to each other and they collab with each other. So it's like the same thing, it's just a smaller community. Some fans are generally a bit insanely parasocial. They are. I don't understand that though, because as a fan of the Hololive girls, you barely get the opportunity to even talk to them. Like, there is no... It's a one-way window. It's a very much one-way window. So, like, where is the parasocialism being bred from? There's no hook. How are they syncing? There's nothing to grab onto. Right? Whereas I get it if the community is smaller and you actually have a chance to interact with the streamer themselves, and yes, I can sort of see a parasocialism bond being formed there. But the girls? No, their entire chats are emote spams. It's weird. Rusha used to have a ring merch? No, they all do. In a wedding ring, they all do. Even the Holostars. I have my Kamiyoshi's ring. I think everyone eventually releases jewelry. When's the X-Ark wing merch? It's too expensive to make. I'm gonna say underground. Yeah, hi Lazarus. Never underestimate lonely people. Right. You guys are completely right. I do think that there's some people out there that needs to go out a little bit more and touch some grass. I really do, like, not as a meme, but still, like, literally go out and touch grass. Your Oshi is never going to talk to you. You don't have the chance to talk to them. You're in a chat full of other people thinking the exact same thing. I need Mikami Yoshi to release a ring so I can be a little bit parasocial. Maybe one day. Maybe one day they will. If your Kamiyoshi is in Hololive, then you're gonna a ring for sure, 100%. It's part of the package deal. Here's a fishing rod. Oh, I can finally fish. Oh, thank goodness. You know what I need to make? I need to make whatever this is. Copper bar and fiber. Do we even have that? Let's go get some copper bars. Let's go get some fiber. Thanks, X-Ark. No problem, 07. Do the little winky face. Can I even do it? I can't do it. Winky face. What the fuck is the cock ring merch? That's never gonna happen. If I was a YouTuber, okay, then yeah, you guys would get so much stuff. Like, there's so much opportunity and so many ideas for merch if I went into that territory. But you guys know I'm not like that. So you guys would never get it. Unless you're a fan of Elfin Psyop and had some money to throw around. Other than that, your Oshi will never notice you touch grass. It's interesting because I notice every one of you guys here. If you guys are suddenly to like change names, I would know as well. As long as you tell me. I just memorize it. The strange thing about this community here is that it's actually a two-way window. I see everything that you guys tell me. I bet, yeah. Yeah, I perceive you. I see everything because our chat isn't moving at like match 25 speed. Where the heck is... What am I doing? I'm trying to get fiber and copper bars, but I don't see it. Am I stupid? Am I blind? I'm blind and stupid. The hell? I had fiber. The hell? I won't tell you what my new account is. It's gonna be a funny game for you. I literally said that you guys would have to tell me first for me to know. I'm not gonna bother guessing. It's not worth the effort. I don't care. I actually don't care too much, guys. If suddenly you're like, I'm gonna make a new account just to fool Ark, I literally wouldn't care. Unless you're like, oh, Ark, this is my new account. I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna make sure to memorize it because you told me. But I refuse to play any funny games with you guys. We're not doing that. Like potatoes with his 10 alts? Yeah, I just know. Because he told me. So I'm like, if you tell me, I will actually make the effort to memorize it because this is probably important to you. But if you're like, I'm just doing it to, you know, make the streamer suffer, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm not gonna play any games. We're not playing games here. You know, I actually don't want to play Blaze Blue with you guys. I actually don't. No. I'm being very blunt here. I don't. You guys understand when I first started playing Blaze Blue, I was like, yeah, no, we're not doing any arcade battles. Or sorry, not arcade 1v1 battles. I was like, I'm going straight to training. I'm going straight into challenging, you know, the NPCs. We're doing arcade only. Anytime someone's like, yeah, we should do community games, my first, no hesitation, I'd be like, yeah, no, we're not doing that. Like I said, I say this all the time. Sorry, guys, I hate you guys. No, I'm kidding. I don't actually hate you guys. I just, my introversion is like, no, I'm not gonna enjoy it. Despite if you guys would enjoy it, like, my content is not gonna be like that because I stream for fun. I stream because I think streaming is fun. But when streaming becomes not fun, I will stop streaming. You don't lie, true. Half true. My Kamiyoshi hates my guts. No, I hate everybody equally. Everybody gets equal treatment of hate. That's what it is. Rotate. Oh. Everybody gets hated equally. Nobody's left out. Ah. Are you antisocial to hate everyone? Yeah, I am. You know, honestly, it took so much energy out of me to go to my friend's birthday party. I was like, I really don't... Normally, I wouldn't want to go just because I'm so antisocial. But I'm like, it's her birthday. It's a one-time thing. Once a year thing, fine. I will physically pull myself out of the house and go to her birthday party. Can I get a little bit more hate so I can feel parasocial about... Wouldn't it do the opposite? It's supposed to do the opposite, doesn't it? Definitely the opposite. Dead by Daylight. Where I'm the monster? Oh, I would have so much fun. How do I... What? This is my first time fishing in this game. How do you fish? This is why I don't fish in real life, because I don't have the patience. What the hell? Oh, I got something. An orange cave guppy. I'm gonna keep doing this. Is that what Day by Daylight is? One person's a monster, they chase you around everywhere and they try to kill you? I actually, not gonna lie, I love being the monster in those types of games. I think it's so much fun. Even if I lose, like, I just like the idea of inflicting fear onto other people. Because I can't do it in real life. Like, you guys look at me, anybody would look at me in real life and they're gonna be like, yeah, Ark is not terrifying at all. Ark doesn't look terrifying. Ark can't kill a fly. I'm terrified of flies. Ark can't do anything. She's like anything but terrifying. So the moment I get a chance to be terrifying, I will take it. Turn me into a freaking werewolf when the moon comes out, please. Do it. What is RBF? I don't know what that is. Fishing. Green kelp. Like, the survivor has so many broken perks. They're the troll survivor that fucks with the new monster player. I think that would be kind of fun. Resting bitch face. I don't have a resting bitch face. In fact, everybody who sees me is like, Ark, what are you smiling about? And I'm like, I'm not smiling. They're like, yeah, you are. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, Ark, what are you thinking about? That's so funny. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? They're like, there's a smile on your face. I'm like, no, there isn't. Like, I could be thinking about the most depressing thing. And someone's gonna be like, Ark, what do you think? Why are you smiling? Yeah, I have the resting whimsy face. That's what I have. I don't know what the resting cutie pie face is. But I do have a resting whimsy face. Resting happy face, that's what I have. A resting happy face. And I don't necessarily enjoy it. I would much prefer if I didn't have a resting happy face. Because then people think I'm happy all the time. I mean, I am kind of happy all the time, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm not always happy. Sometimes, what if I don't want to be happy? Like, let me feel normal. Let me feel, like, have a normal mood. Because I don't want to be depressed. I don't want to be stressed. I just want to feel normal. Unelevated. Stoic. Like, have a stoic face. That's what I want. Like a sad, happy face. Wear a mask arc? I should. But then people are gonna think I'm weird. Gem crab can be cooked. Ooh, what is this? Orange mushroom soup. I'm gonna have so much food here. It's gonna be insane. Let me make this. Okay, this here. Oh, wait. You're rotated. Why? What is this? Rusty spoon. Why would I want that? Rotate it back. Oh, I don't have any space anymore. This sucks. Can I salvage something? There's things that I never want to wear. Ever. Like the mushroom cap. Who wants that anyway? Not me. What are you having for lunch? Oh, don't remind me. Oh, it's almost lunchtime. You're right. You can draw a happy face or a sad face depending on your mood. I should just have two masks. I should have a happy mask and I should have a sad mask. So I can just switch between them instead of drawing it every single time. Because that's too much effort. That's too much work. What am I gonna have? You guys have pasta. Is everybody here eating pasta? Food time. Carbonara. Are you guys carbonara people, pesto people, or tomato sauce people? What do you prefer? There we go. Oh, this looks better. Pesto over carbonara over others. I'm pesto, then tomato, then carbonara. Carbonara's last for me just because when I think about carbonara, I think about cream. I'm like, that's just cream on pasta. Almost. I mean, of course, there's cheese in there. There's other things in there, but carbonara is kind of boring. Raw egg. Traditional and non-traditional carbonara. You know, at the end of the day, traditional and non-traditional carbonara kind of taste the same. Carbonara with extra yolk. And bacon. I can't have too much bacon, so I'm gonna have to shove that down in the tier list. What is the point of this? Green kelp when eaten. What? Pet pellet, pet food. We're gonna make what we call a livestock workbench. So I do have fiber. Then where the heck is my copper? Where is my copper? Oh. Where's my furnace? Oh. It's right here. So copper in. That's one copper. One singular copper. Where's my other copper? Pesto slaps? Because green is your favorite color? No, pesto just tastes good. I think it's the garlic in it. Hey. I know. My cat's hungry. Wait. Have some wet food. Eat it. It's so convenient with the fact that the cat bowls are literally right beside me. Copper? I hardly know her. That should be the beginning of all of my Core Keeper streams because I'm barely mining at all. I have nothing. Copper? I barely know her. I don't even have copper. I don't have copper. Okay. Now I know. Would you rather play Pokapia? Sorry, Pokapia, or would you rather play Minecraft? Minecraft with Pokemon mods. What's more fun? Pokapia? Is it because it's more official? There it is. One singular copper. Yay! Maybe I should open up this space. Cobblemon? Really? I wish I could try Pokapia, me too. Never liked the Cobblemon look. I mean, that's why there's mods, right? You can change it. You can change the look of it. But Pokapia is, like, very cute looking. The visuals itself is really cute. What there's a whole ass space in here that I didn't know about. This could be a room. This could be my bedroom. Oh, you can get the personalities? What? You can make sushi in this game? Oh, that makes me hungry. And what else? Right, I was gonna put Copper. Copper! I barely know her. In here. I can't believe they just gave me one singular piece of copper. That's it. Sushi for lunch. Oh, I haven't had sushi in so long. I want sushi. Get Garu Bulbasaur. MILF Pikachu. MILF Pikachu. Cowboy Kyogre. Those are interesting. What do you mean by MILF Pikachu? A MILF Pikachu? Like Pikachu... Mommy Pikachu? You know, what? That's my question. What? What? What are they talking about? So strange. So weird. So strange. So random. So funny. Oh yes, finally, a leash. Something that we mentioned in the beginning of the stream that I never got to. Feeding tray. Cattle transport box. Oh. Tin bar. Oh. Iron bar. Oh no. I don't have any of this. Okay guys, it's actually time to mine. Can you go back and not tell us about MILF Pikachu? You know, Vass, it is a little bit too late because it's stuck in my head now too. It's not just you. It's in my head. So, you know what that means? We're going to be mentioning it quite often on stream. Every single stream. It's not just going to be Copper, I barely know her, but it's going to be Copper, I barely know her, plus MILF Pikachu. That took a bit out of me to say MILF Pikachu. Because that concept to me is still strange. Like, what do you mean, MILF Pikachu? What do you mean Pikachu could be a MILF? Why is that a thing? MILF Venusaur, if you don't like the Pikachu one. What? Hag Pika? It's just Pikachu, but with like a really deep grandma voice. Pika Pika. Hello, hello kids, Pika, Pika, Pika. And the Pikachu is like out of breath. I'm more of a hag, max, hex, maniac. Is Hex Maniac a hag? They are, aren't they? What is that? I just picked something weird up. Oh, it's a hat. Wow, look how many mushrooms are there. Oh, that's scary. Okay, I'm gonna go back and save. I don't think I want to mine today. How do I get back? I'm stuck here forever. Hag Pikachu. Is it MILF Pikachu or is it Hag Pikachu? That's also different. No, I have to... Wait, hold on. I'm also gonna lock myself out here, so my other cow doesn't leave and die. There you go. Okay. We did it. New talent point in running. That's all I've been doing this entire stream, just running. Save and exit. Ruiners have given her size Z cup breasts and wide hips and all that. It's kind of like Overwatch, isn't it? Like, what was her name? That one girl with the mask, and she's flat as hell, but for some reason, every single artwork of her, she's got like, I don't know, a booty that's bigger than 5 heads. Or Makima. I'm pretty sure Makima is flat as hell. No one likes a flat butt. Yeah, they don't, but it is what it is. Sometimes you can't help it. Sometimes people don't do their butt exercises, and they will be flat as hell. Kiriko, yeah, Kiriko, that was her name, Kiriko, from Overwatch. And yeah, she got turned to 2B. She has her 2B skin. But Kiriko is flat as hell. So it's like, yeah, how does that work? Make it make sense. 2B doesn't have a super large breast or super big butt. Yeah, 2B doesn't either. 2B is like pretty flat in the front. 2B is kind of like me. But for some reason, every time I see art of 2B, it's like she's got like Z-size boobs. And she's got hips for days. In the early years of Overwatch, Widowmaker's model butt would get bigger whenever she ults. No idea why. the power of her ultimate. It just makes your butt bigger? Oh, that's so funny. Sorry, buttflation just for one quick second. Just one quick second. Makes it a little bit more powerful. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's the secret sauce. Every time you guys are like, I need a little bit more power, right? Just get some temporary butt fillings. What is it? It's not butt filling. It's like, what do they call butt enhancements? Where they slip a pad of silicone in your ass? Kiriko has a massive butt now because she's always ulting. Is it like compounded interest? Like it just keeps adding on? It doesn't go away? Yeah, BBL. Yeah, BBL. It's butt surgery, yes. Overwatch keeps nerfing them booty. Tracer ass has decreased so much in size compared to her OG model. It's like half the size now. I can't understand the reason why they do it. Like, have you not seen the number of not safe for work art videos of the Overwatch models? It's insane. Like, that's all you see. You go online, you search up Overwatch, and probably the first thing you see is like some crazy shit, like, I don't know, I'm not gonna name it, I'm not gonna go into the specifics, but yes, the not safe for work stuff. Blizzard is filled with anti-butt folks, the way very few of their models have an ass. See, I guess when you're playing Overwatch, you're not focused on the ass. So that's probably why they're like, yeah, we're not gonna give them ass. Because that's not the point of the game. What are your favorite tags? Mind break. Overwatch has more, yeah, I think has more than FGO. Probably, because they have 3D models. For real? No, I'm kidding. Not gonna lie, my first Overwatch material I saw was D.Va getting piped by a robot. It's always D.Va. It's always D.Va. It's like, I think D.Va probably has the most out of like everyone else. You would think that it'd be Tracer, because Tracer has some really nice assets, I guess, from OG, right? But it's not Tracer. How can I, as an aggressively straight male, enjoy a game without saying big butt? You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. You can do it. Not Mercy. It's not Mercy, I don't think. I think it's Diva. You can check? Okay, how many entries? Sarcasm, by the way. I can tell, don't worry. Overwatch is kept alive by the art. I'm kind of like, you know what? I'm not even mad about that. Because if a community and a fandom can keep a game and a series alive, then like, I'm all for it. Just like how all the Fujoshis can keep Gundam alive. Diva's 31k? But what about the other ones? So I'm guessing 31k is the most out of, like, you know, Mercy and Tracer and Black Widow. Is that her name? Oh, sorry, Widowmaker. Black Widow is Marvel, 29. Okay. Okay, yeah, I see it. I forgot about Widowmaker. I forgot she was also a character. I don't play Overwatch, by the way. Big butts will always make me think of Jerma and his happy Thanksgiving message. Why do you have to remind me of that? Because no, that was good. That was really good. That was a really good Thanksgiving message. No, I love it. Tracer has significantly less with 20,000. Yeah, I've been thinking that too. People have come up to me and they were like, "Oh yeah, you think Valorant is making a comeback?" But like in my head, I'm thinking, no, it's not Valorant that's having a comeback. It's freaking Overwatch. It's Overwatch having a comeback. And I think it's because of all the skins. It's because of Nier. Who's in the top? Think about right. Did Valorant ever go away? I'm pretty sure it did. It got to a part where Valorant's being compared to League of Legends. Like, the community is just terrible. But at the same time, I guess like the community everywhere is terrible, like no matter what game you play, but still. Valorant has been kind of insane. But it is better because the games are shorter. I don't think Valorant's making a comeback. Yeah. Riot keeps releasing new games, so they're... I wouldn't even call it expanding their market. They're competing with themselves. And I do think some people are sick and tired of Valorant type gameplay. Like, if you want to play that type of gameplay, competitive shooter, you might as well just go into Valorant and not play any other games. But there's so many other games that play the same way as Valorant. Marvel Rivals, Toxicity. Oh, yeah. Hi, Solithan. Welcome in. Have a good lurk. We're about to end stream here. Marvel Rivals. Do you think Marvel Rivals is worse than League of Legends now, or is it the same? I need Riot MMO. I don't think we're ever gonna get that. Though, if Riot actually does tap into the MMO market, it would do so well. Just because they already have so much world building around each of the characters, around each of the areas, but they have to fund a lot of money into it, and it's a big risk. Plus, didn't the lead dev of the Riot MMO leave already? They're like, yeah, I don't think we're gonna continue this. Too much money. Not worth it. There needs to be another competitor for MMOs. The only thing out there right now that is worth playing is, it could be World of Warcraft, maybe. I think most people are playing World of Warcraft just for the nostalgia. Like, they have Stockholm Syndrome with WoW. They can't leave WoW. And then the people who are actually sick and tired of WoW are like, let me try a different MMO. And let me play Final Fantasy XIV. So, Final Fantasy XIV took a chunk of WoW's players. And then now Final Fantasy XIV is like 10 years old and they're already done with the first arc. Like they're done with A Realm Reborn, like that starting area. Because Endwalker was like the last expansion of like the 10-year story that they had. And now they released Dawn Trail and everyone's like, yeah, I'm not excited about this. So like now there needs to be something else. Right now would be the best opportunity for a game dev to like hop into the MMO market. They worked on it, hardcore, scrapped it, and restarted apparently. Oh boy. I wonder why. You can't, there's only a certain formula you can use with MMORPGs, right? It's hard to do anything else with it. Though I do think Where Winds Meet is a good competition, but too many people are like, oh, ew, Chinese game, I'm not gonna play it. It's been one of my favorite, I'm gonna call it like a semi-MMO game. MMO market's kind of weird. Yeah, they've been trying to tap into everything. The thing with MMOs is that it's kind of become sandboxy to a point where people are asking for everything to be integrated into the game, but I don't think that that's the best approach to go about it. Like how Enfield decided not to release a game with open worlds because they realized that people don't actually enjoy open world games, even though the idea of open world sounds nice. What killed me with Where Winds Meet is a game size. Yeah, it's massive. I had to buy an external drive, an external SSD just to play Where Winds Meet. And like, I'm not even playing half of the things in the game that's like available to me. Like, am I gonna play the game for Mahjong? No, right? A lot of the mini games, I'm like, I'm not there for Mahjong. I'm not there to socialize with other people. I'm not there to fish. I'm not really there to, what is it? For the gacha elements of it as well. I'm just there for the story. Like that's all I need. You can take out the rest of the bloat. Though I do think that the reason why it is a good game is because you can do everything in the game. But I don't really need that. Like, let me download what I need to download. See me in Domin Mahjong. That's true. There's Mahjong in Final Fantasy XIV as well. The MMO era is dying. I think so. Do you... I'm just wondering, do you guys have an idea as to like why the MMO genre is dying? Is it because there's too much to do in the game? Or is it people's attention span just isn't there because there's a lot of text to read? It's more story-based than it is, you know, gameplay. More people are like, yeah, I don't care about story, let me skip through it. Which is why a lot of gacha games these days don't even care too much about story writing. They're like, yeah, story, whatever. We're just gonna focus on gacha elements and the action combat. The thing with MMOs is that it's supposed to be story heavy and it's supposed to be a self-insert. Like, you're supposed to be playing a self-insert character. And you want your character to experience what the world has to offer for them. It's kind of like role-playing. I think it's like, I mean, that's why it's called MMORPG. It's the role-playing aspect that really sells the game, but people don't enjoy roleplay anymore. You think the modern day is not built for these type of games? But you know what's like really big right now? Like the supply is low but high in demand. Pixel visuals. So if someone's able to like come up with a pixel game that is an MMO, not Ragnarok, I think it would do really well. But nobody wants to invest in that. Like RuneScape. There's a lack of QOL in RuneScape, I think. That people, like, the only people still playing RuneScape are people who played it back in the day, and they're just playing it for nostalgia reasons. To be honest, for me, MMOs, I love leveling, and when I finish, I feel like there's nothing to work towards besides getting better gear. So no endgame content is your gripe. Max level grind, repeat, and I'm done. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like, you need to be able to hook people into the game and have them actually enjoy the endgame content. So for people like me, I hate endgame content because it is a grind, which is why I never play up to the end. I play until the story's finished. But then you might as well just release a game with like a story-heavy game that's not an MMO. Like, it might as well be something like Crimson Desert, right? Which is a new game that's coming out, but you play as one character. There's no customization. I don't think there is. And you just go through the story, and once you're done with the story, it's over. That's it. There's no end game, there's no mini games, there's nothing else. I think I just have an attachment to MMORPGs because the story usually is really freaking good. Guild Wars 2 is growing. Guild Wars 2 has a really good story, but I couldn't catch up to it. I went on hiatus for like one expansion, and then suddenly it's like the entire world's changed. And I'm like, I have to catch up now. I have to read about what happened. Why is the city like destroyed? Why is the city in repairs? The major city, by the way. The major hub city. MMO is very time consuming. Yeah, it is. You know what? You guys are right. You guys are right. It's time consuming. Lack of good endgame. You can't really hook anybody in, which is why I guess most people are investing more money into gachas, where people are... They're banking on the fact that a lot of people out there have some sort of gacha gambling addiction. Warframe was like that for me. Missed a few updates. Now I can't even think about going back. It's hard. It's hard. It's like going into a stream where a streamer's already told the entire story of something that happened, and you're like, sorry, what was that? I missed the context. Can you repeat it? But it's not the same. It's as in, like, the story that they tell you again is not the same, because they're like, okay, here's a TLDR. Looks at Warframe. Anyways, I'm gonna go have lunch now. It is my lunchtime. I was feeling hungry ever since you guys mentioned pasta and pesto and tomato sauce. No, I was the one who mentioned tomato sauce. Carbonara. I need food. Hello, Kinshiro. It's been so long. How are you doing? X-Ark got destroyed. Rebuilds. 2 years in the game. Game is now 114 years old. Oh yeah, it was X-Ark. They killed off my favorite character, and I'm like, I can't go back to the game anymore. Tybalt. That was his name. The Lion Man. Alright. The Lion Assassin dude. Lion Rogue? 114 years old? Yeah. No, in-game 114. In-game 114. Maybe I'll go back to playing Guild Wars 2 because my characters were really dripped out. Yeah. Nourishment. Okay. Let's see where I can send you guys off to. I'm gonna send you guys off to Shiro and Liar. Shiro this time. They're collabing together. They're playing Slay the Spire 2. Peak died, so we had to slay it. Okay. I'll send you off to Shiro. What is this? Chaos Strikes. What is this? Anyways, start raid. Alright. Bye guys, take care of yourselves. I will see you guys tomorrow for some Stardew Valley, which is probably going to be the same as today's stream where I just yap about random things and I just wander around the village like an idiot. I don't do anything interesting. Okay. Bye. Bye.